Praise be to Odin. We're live, Jake. What's up, dude?
That's so stupid.
What's up, dude?
What's going on?
What's going on, guys? We're back. It's been probably like a month since I've done an episode. I hadn't done an episode since I went on vacation. I think my last episode was with Kyle, but this is a serious podcast right now. I got my cousin Jake on. What up, Jake?
Can you... What Kyle was it?
My buddy Kyle Lapine. Shout out to Kyle Lapine.
Because it looks like Kyle Lapine like
a
hole in your drywall here.
Yeah. I don't know. Kyle's been... Kyle, I don't know if Kyle's actually listening to this, but Kyle don't know nobody no more.
Kyle, you owe him a little bit of a drywall.
Kyle's just busy all of a sudden. That's Kyle's new thing. Kyle's just like, you know what, Evan? I'm just too busy to come on you. He's like guest of the year so far. You know, you got a shot to take over the throne with one episode. You can become the guest of the year. We're gonna do a vote at the end of the year, and the favorite guest gets a trophy.
Well, we're about to be 2 minutes in, and I've already claimed that title.
Why do you think? Why do you think you deserve to be guest of the year after only one episode? We haven't even really barely started this thing yet.
You saved the best for right now. That's why.
So you really think Anton's been on 3 or 4 times? Kyle's been on like 4 times?
You know what? I'm glad you announced second and third place. in that order.
So Jake's actually living in Maine now. We grew up here in the mean streets.
The way life should be.
Is that Maine's moniker?
Yeah, it's that and vacation.
Yo, wait a sec. What was the sign? Remember the sign I was laughing at when I drove into Maine?
Yeah, it goes, Maine, welcome home. You were losing your mind.
Yo, I was fucking dying. No, that's not the sign.
Yeah, that was the sign. It was welcome home. Or vacation land, welcome home.
No, there's a different sign. There's a blue sign when I came into Maine, and it had me fucking... Home. Is it welcome home? Listen, I don't know. I had a long night. I stopped into Cape Cod to see the boys for old time's sake. That's why I was late to your house when I came out to visit you. You know, I had to stop into Cape Cod to see the boys, you know?
I don't know how many boys you got, but... whatever, forget about it.
I did, dude. Cape
anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure
Cape Cod's overrated.
I'm pretty sure the sign was "Welcome Home," and you had a conniption about it.
Was it? Well, I want to say it was something else. However, I did like how there wasn't a single cop on the highway, and it was 70 the whole way there.
Yeah, you can go 80, and they won't pull you over.
Really? If they see you going 80, they won't pull you over?
Guaranteed.
Why? By the way, Jake is state your badge number and what department you work for.
It's non-existent at this point. I turned in my 3-week notice, and
okay.
I now work for my
3-week notice.
Work for a major syrup conglomerate.
We don't know anything about maple syrup.
Get off your fucking phone.
I'm sharing the podcast, asshole.
Get off your phone. We got a lot to talk about. I don't need to be playing games on your phone.
I happen to know everything about maple syrup. I like it in my pizza. I like it in my coffee. When I'm having a rough day, I put a little in my hair when it keeps it up slick. Yo, Wedding Crashers is fucking funny.
Wow.
Yo, wow. What? He's like, wow. What does he say? He goes, wow. I'd like to be Pips from Oakland or something from something. Happy Halloween, Count Chocula. He says Pips from Oakland or something else, dude. That shit is fucking funny. Love that shit.
So anyway, back to our original topic. I deserve...
So you think just by being on the podcast, you deserve guest of the year?
I mean, I'm bringing the followers with me. I saw you had, I think it was 30. We're up to 32 now. I think we're good to go. I think we're really making some strides here. Get off your phone.
I'm sharing the podcast. Do I have to tell you again? Anyways, sorry, people. You could tell by the way we interact with each other. We've known each other since we've been fucking 8. Pussy. Anyways, this is Keepin' a G Real podcast. It's your boy, Evan. We're just going to rattle off some sponsors here. We're sponsored by... The Illuminati. We're sponsored by Cape Cod Air.
Air conditioning.
Bottled
water. No real label.
We're also sponsored by Ultimate Athletics, UA, home of the Wolfpack. We're also sponsored by Bronze Images, the best tanning on this side of the East Coast. You know what I'm saying?
DZ Gang Worldwide.
Sponsored by DZ Gang Worldwide.
I was recently kicked out.
You were kicked out. We didn't take a vote.
No, I was kicked out. I had the text messages to prove it.
From who?
From you, and I tried to get reinstated when you had your iPhone.
No, I made
out.
an executive decision as the second in command. I reinstated you.
Yeah, second in command. Yeah.
So, we're going to get into a little bit of video game stuff, like talk about some E3 stuff. I don't know how much Jake watched E3, and we're going to talk. Well, he's been playing a lot of video games lately, but
I don't.
He's a liar. We're going to talk about wrestling too, which is something we have not talked about. Well, because most of the people I know don't watch wrestling because they didn't watch wrestling back when it was awesome.
Yeah. Now it's just a pile of trash.
Yeah, dude, wrestling fucking sucks now. So, Jake, you're excited for the new Star Wars game, huh?
I watched 2 minutes of gameplay, and I went from 6 to midnight, and I couldn't keep it down.
You went from 6 to midnight?
For those of you listening, that was a joke about me getting a boner and not being able to keep it down 6 to midnight. Think about it.
We only got one person watching. I don't know who it is. Probably Spencer in the other room. No, he could probably hear us.
Shout out to Spencer 30 feet away.
Yeah, shout out to Hawkeye. He's like stone's throw away. But yeah, so you excited for the Star Wars game? You know what sucks? I don't know if this is true or not, but I could have sworn it might only be on PC and Xbox.
Looks like I'm not going to get to play it then.
Yeah, because no one wants an Xbox.
Well, no one wants to play PC. That's for...
Well, I have one, but I play on my PlayStation.
Yeah, but no one plays PC.
A lot of people do.
Show me one person right now who plays PC.
Spencer's on his PC right now.
Really? Because I don't see him right now. There's a wall between us.
You could open the door and be like, hey! So, are you, like, say it is on PlayStation, you excited? Did you like what you see?
If it's on PlayStation, I'll buy it.
Day one. Day one, $60.
I don't care.
Cheap ass.
I'm not cheap.
This motherfucker makes $60 and a half an hour, and he's out here cheap as shit.
I'm frugal.
There's nothing wrong with being frugal, though.
Gotta save up to buy a house.
Save up to buy a blouse. But no, I'm excited for this new Star Wars game because what did I tell you? I actually, on one of the podcast episodes, I went on a passionate rant how they either need to make an amazing Star Wars game or they need to stop fucking making them. But what did you like about it? It looked good. I got a couple things I didn't like about the trailer, though.
The last good one was Jedi Academy.
There's a couple good ones. Jedi Academy was good.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Knights of the Old Republic games are good.
The first not Battlefield, Battleground.
The first Battlefront games. Republic Commando was good. Never played that one?
The pod racing one was good. That was fun.
Pod racing. Remember the one with Jango Fett? The Bounty Hunter one?
Yeah, Bounty Hunter.
That was good.
That was good, yeah. I played that a lot.
But, like, they pump out, like, these last Battlefront games fucking suck.
They need to make a Jar Jar Binks origin game.
Oh, no.
I just made all the world cry.
Dude, imagine running around as him in a game and be like, oh, wow! Just running around and fucking tripping over shit and stuff.
Miss your humble servant.
You ever hear the conspiracy about Jar Jar Binks?
Yeah, he's an idiot savant. Or he's actually a Sith Lord.
Do you know more about that?
No.
Yeah, I read something about it somewhere that, like, there's theories that Jar Jar Binks is actually a Sith Lord pretending to be retarded.
Yeah,
so no one knows it.
He's an idiot savant Sith Lord.
I don't know about that. I seen a video on it where it was, like, really weird. They were, like, showing you this is why, the way he looks at Padme's fine ass and all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And speaking of Padme... No offense to Mrs. Gibbs, but I mean, childhood fantasy. That's your girl, dude.
Oh, Mrs. Gibbs knows.
I tagged Mrs. Gibbs in the podcast, so she listened. I don't know. She's actually listening. She can comment.
She might be the second person watching right now. Actually.
Natalie Portman, though.
Love her.
She's like fine wine. She looks good, and she's in her late 30s.
I love her.
Yeah.
I'm talking about my wife.
Oh. But yeah, this new Star Wars game looks like it's going to be fun. The things I'm not happy with, there's definitely things about the gameplay that seemed a little bit stock. But the combat looks smooth and like the graphics look great.
The combat looks really good.
There was things I didn't like about it though, like it just seemed regular and bland. However, do you see the part where he freezes the laser and pulls the dude with the Force and throws him in front of the laser bullet?
I did not see that.
That's pretty dope. One thing I don't like, and I want your opinion on this, the character just kind of seems like weak sauce, though.
Well, that's what I wish.
Did you notice that?
I wish you could do like a build your own character, like in Jedi Academy. Except for their name.
Academy.
Except for the name was like, Jaden, you are now the rank of master. Like, God damn. Like that fucking.
Remember the names you could come up with out there? Like you could do the name thing where you just hit random name and it's like Quailu Shin Apagardis or something like that. Like these random fucking names.
Oh, but you don't want a beady bobo.
Yo.
Knights of the Old Republic, shout out to you.
That's fucking funny. Knights of the Old Republic is dope. That's what I wanted. I wanted another Knights of the Old Republic game. Remember the teaser trailer for it that I sent to you?
You know, yeah.
How wild was that?
You know what we should bring up now that
What?
because it just hit me, and I need to tag you on Facebook. Final Fantasy X.
What about it? You want to talk about Final Fantasy X? We're talking about video games, man?
For some reason, it just popped in my mind when I'm looking at the stars.
Okay, so if I made a top 10... Oh, yeah, R.I.P. to the big homie, Sarge. If I made a top 10 video games of all time, it's in my top 10. It's like 10.
So top 10 video games of all time. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like, what are your... Could you make a top 10 video games of all... I could.
Well, if I had a little bit of time to think about it,
I thought I had a list somewhere, but no. What is it about
if you
Final
give-
Fantasy X you love so much?
The story.
What else?
The action was fun. I liked the battles. There's so much character development, and I loved it. It's as simple as that. The story is great,
So...
and then it continues into Final Fantasy X too. And depending on depending on how much you complete by the end, is whether or not Titus lives or dies or something like that. How beautiful is that, Evan? Get off your phone.
I'm looking for my list. If you tell me to get off my phone one more time,
Hawkeye.
I'm going to fucking hurt you in front of my viewers. They can't see it. But.
I'm gonna take a pencil.
Okay, so...
hold on. I'm gonna take a pencil, shove it up your nose, make it come out your finger. And that's impossible.
So Final Fantasy X is one of the few... one of the few games... single games where I spent like 1,000 hours playing.
Yeah, I think I had realistically, I had probably...
That's probably the only game you've spent that much time playing.
Honestly, if I remember correctly, I had around 200 hours of gameplay on that, and I think probably 115 was Blitzball.
You know what I did? I made my own separate file. Remember that?
For Blitzball. Yeah.
I saved to a second file, and then I just souped up a Blitzball team. Blitzball was fun. It wasn't hard. I mean, you just had to get Titus within range to shoot the jack shot.
That's all you needed.
And you'd win. You beat Crispy Biscuits.
Crispy
Biscuits all day. Although, you know what I did? I booted all the dudes off my team, and I made a whole bunch of... I made a whole team of Ronzos. Because you can recruit players on there.
No, I know. I remember. I had one Ronzo on the team.
Those Ronzos fuck people up.
And my defenseman.
They got good glutes. They got good thrusting power.
Got them claws.
The M4 is the most tactical weapon ever made. I love that game.
I don't know what game you're talking about.
Fucking Final Fantasy X, dude. Okay, so what I love about Final Fantasy X... For me, I loved Final Fantasy X because it came at a time when I was really starting to really, really love video games. I was thinking to myself, I want more out of these video games. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Metal Gear Solid was starting to do that to me because of the storytelling and stuff, but Final Fantasy X, and people can say what they want. A lot of people are like, Final Fantasy 6 and 7, bro. 7's amazing. 7 is probably the best one in terms of how good it was for the time it came out. But Final Fantasy X, loved the gameplay. The graphics were next gen.
It was
the graphics were amazing. Like those cinematics, you couldn't even believe that a game. Like remember when Titus comes up into the Blitz pool in the beginning, and it's like din 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 with the metal music, dude.
Playing Rammstein.
Yeah, don't be playing no music.
I'm not playing no music. I learned my lesson the first time.
Fucking. Yeah, dude, the graphics and then the story, it really is one of the handful of games that you really cared about the characters. Because you spend all that time souping the characters up, and then we start to realize that Yuna's going to sacrifice herself, dude. Yo, that's sweet. When you realize Yuna's going to sacrifice herself to save everybody. Then
dude, goosebumps.
You got Lulu with the big old cans, bro.
Riku. There's a...
No, Lulu is like, if Lulu could come to life, she'd be my dream woman. She's like super serious about everything. It's great. The way she fucking talks to fucking, what's his face? Who did she, Waka? She talks to Waka all the time like he's a fucking child. I love it. Like, she could fucking crack the whip on me any day of the week. Yo, so what other games did you love when we were growing up? You had Final Fantasy X. We played the fuck out of that. You want to know how much I played that game? I earned Yojimbo the hard way on that game.
I don't even remember.
Do you remember the Aeon you can get? Yojimbo, he's the fucking samurai.
I remember Yojimbo.
There's two ways to get him. There's an easy way and a hard way. I took the hard way because I didn't know there was two ways. You had to save up $1 million to get him. You could just buy him for 1 million gil. And you remember that valley that's out there? That valley where there's tons of souped up fucking creatures?
Chocobos.
At the end of the Chocobo Road, where Yojimbo is, there's the cave on the valley.
Yeah.
Yeah. You stay out there, there's tons of strong creatures to fight. Dude, I would spend hours running in circles in that valley, fighting shit, just saving my money so I could buy Yojimbo. It took me so fucking long. And then I found out later on that there's an easier way to get them.
What was that one that was? It looked like it was in a. I forgot the name of it. It looked like they were in a Venus flytrap, but they were bound by chains. Very demonic.
It's the douchebag Seymour's Aeon, but you can end up getting him. He's in the trap like this, and he comes
it's like
roaring
like
up.
a Venus flytrap.
God damn it, dude! You're like jogging my brain.
Hold on.
Type in Final Fantasy X Aeons.
I got it.
Oh, it was like he had a name that was like his special move was Oblivion. Remember? That was his special move. Was Oblivion. What the fuck is his name? Dude, he was creepy as fuck. Yeah, he was like Doom looking, like death looking.
Dude, Valfor is my favorite.
Valfor's cool. Ifrit's my favorite. Ifrit and Shiva.
Valfor, Ifrit, Ixion.
Ixion's the horse. Shiva's my favorite.
Behemoth, Bahamut, whatever.
Behemoth is the dragon.
Anima, or Anima, Yojimbo, and then the Magus sisters.
I think Anima is the fucking Seymour's Aeon, the one you're talking about, where he's all chained up and shit.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
this one right here.
Yeah, Anima. How fucking wild is that?
Anima.
Do I need to get a tattoo of that?
I think. Look at what the.
He's right there.
Yeah, I know, but like, what's the name of it?
I think it's Anima.
Oh my god.
That's Yojimbo.
Yeah, I know. The Magus sisters right there.
Yeah, I didn't care for the Magus sisters. I thought they were corny.
Yeah, that's
They just fucking threw them in there. Yeah, look how sweet
Dude,
Anima
it's a
looks.
Venus flytrap, and he's bound by chains, and he's the most evil thing in the world.
That would be a sweet tattoo, wouldn't it?
No,
You won't get an Anima tattoo.
I'll get the.
Just tell the police station, listen, you never seen this.
I'll get Yojimbo on the side of my nose.
It wouldn't even fit. Get Yojimbo on your ass cheek.
Get
Like a real man.
I'll get a tattoo of my face on my face.
What other games did you like when we were young growing up? You like Knights of the Republic?
Would you want to go back to Nintendo 64? Or you want to go back to?
Oh, we can go far back. Yo, remember?
You wanna go back-
Spencer, though, this one. Remember back we used to play GoldenEye with Johnny all the time?
Oh yeah, Super Smash Bros. is my favorite game of all time.
Yo, GoldenEye, you guys used to get so mad at me because we would play on that one map that was the underground base, and I would take that hallway that only has. Remember the hallway where there's obviously it's a hallway, so there's an entrance to the hallway on each side. But remember, there's only one room in the hallway, and I would load the hallway with proximity mines and snipe at you guys from the door.
That used to piss me off.
Dude, you used to get so mad.
No, like the reason why
I don't play video games with you anymore is because
Why?
Because you do shit like that.
Like what? Fucking smash you?
No, like camp.
Get better, dude. I don't tell you.
Whatever.
Camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, bullshit.
I said it.
Yo, Spencer's in the other room. What about the time when I used to fucking smoke you, Spencer, and Johnny 3-on-1 in Halo? Camp these nuts. You guys used to get mad at me too.
Yeah, 'cause you used to camp.
Bull fucking shit. I used to hunt you guys down in Halo. Pussies. Whatever.
I remember it.
Johnny, you listening? You can get this work too. I'm coming down to see you this fucking spring or this end of the summer. You're just mad because I used to wax your ass in every video game we played. That's why you're mad.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. It's bullshit.
What other games did you like? You loved Halo. Remember we used to play Halo on Legendary?
I used to play Halo for hours.
Religiously.
Used
We
to be
play it for days.
Yo, Call of Duty Big Red 1.
Yo, word. Yo.
Call of Duty Big Red 1.
You know
was
what's
the
hilarious?
truth.
You know what's hilarious? Ping. Games nowadays, it's few and far in between because there's all the ideas are used up. It's hard to find. It's hard to be original, right? So it's hard to find really good games now.
Yeah. It's tough.
Remember how much we loved those games that we've been talking about?
Oh, you know what?
But how much we loved those games back then. Like, now, I could sit and play a game, but, dude, I got school full-time, I got work full-time, you got a full-time job. And it's like, we love the games that have been coming out lately and stuff like that, but We don't sit on them the way we used to sit on them. Do you remember how we used to fucking in the summertime, you and I would just shut the shit down, lights out, food, snacks, play Halo for days.
Actual days.
Halo for days, dude.
I wouldn't pee. I wouldn't pee for days.
I wouldn't pee for days. Just piss and shit your pants.
I would piss and shit my pants. You know, I just remembered one of my it was a game that I'll never ever forget. I stumbled upon it because I thought I was getting something else. I ended up going to, for those of you who don't know what this is, it's called Blockbuster.
For those of you that don't know what it is. Yo, we're getting old, dude.
For you I wish you would have said that. For you millennials, if you don't know what Blockbuster is, it's a place where you can get videos and video games, and they had a naughty section. But
I had a naughty section.
I used to go there with my mom.
Jake used to sit outside at the fucking B-roll and fucking beat his meat.
I used to... Wow.
Keep going.
I know. I used to fucking... So anyway, there was this game, and it was for Xbox, the original Xbox, and I picked it up by accident.
Which game?
Oh, dude, I'm building up to it. I thought I was getting something else. It's a big, it's a big reveal because the owners of this game, they're probably number 2, and I know watching the game. Like, I wonder what he's going to talk about. The game was Indigo Prophecy.
Yo,
fucking
Indigo Prophecy. Holy fuck, that's so old school.
It was so good. But the reason why it was so good is because you start off like a normal dude, and all of a sudden, it turned into like the sci-fi thing, which I wasn't expecting. I was
annoyed by that.
No, I wasn't so... I'm not into the sci-fi thing a whole hell of a lot, but motherfuck, the game was so good. It like... You had to... Based on what you chose...
Hold on. Rewind. Start from the beginning with Indigo Prophecy. You're about to skip a bunch of stuff. Now that you say it, I'm remembering the whole thing. Remember, you start out as a detective, and it's like a crime noir style game. And then halfway through it, it turned sci-fi. Remember that?
Yeah,
remember it threw us for a fucking loop.
You had to pick.
Why do I feel like we're on acid playing this game?
You had to pick what way. Like you had to pick like a thing. Like, do I kill the guy or do I let the guy live?
Yeah,
do I question the guy that I just let live, or do I fucking?
It was a game where there was no actual combat. It's like Heavy Rain. You didn't play Heavy Rain yet.
No, I played Blood Rain.
Blood Rain was wild back in the day, killing Nazis.
That was a shit game.
But no, remember how weird that shit turned?
I know, but
that shit got too weird. We were like, what, fucking 13? We're like, what the fuck is going on in this game?
But I remember being so good, and I remember then that was one of the few games that I really liked. That's easily a top 10 game for me.
So Indigo Prophecy is a top 10 game for you?
Yeah, probably number 10
that's pretty
or number
gangster,
9.
Dude.
Number 10 or number 9 easily.
Okay, so let's try to make a top 10 for you. Let's keep talking about games.
Okay,
we'll talk about games. So Halo's in there for you. It's got to be.
Well, just Halo 1.
Halo 1? I liked Halo 2 better.
Well, Halo 2 is great.
Remember Halo 2 was fucking, you played in the city, riding the Warhogs around the city. Remember that?
That was a pretty cool
That's pretty fucking sweet. So Halo, let's just say Halo in general.
Hold on a second.
You gonna write it down?
I need to.
Yeah, I was checking for a list on my phone. Let's start with number 10. So you would say, let's be honest. We're about to run through some games here. I'm going to slot these for you. We'll wait to log Halo wherever you want to log Halo, because that's going to need some debating. Indigo Prophecy is your 10 slot, because it's not as good as all the other games we're about to dig up.
All right, well, hold on.
Indigo Prophecy is your 10 slot.
Hold on. Well, I can already tell you what number 1's going to be.
I'm going to start from number 1 for me. It'll be easier for me to
hold
make
on.
it.
How about this?
What's your number 1 favorite video game of all time?
Now here's where I need to ask you a question first. What are you looking for in your number 1 game? Like, your number 1 game is going to be way different from my number 1 game.
Why
is it your number 1?
So this is what it is.
And don't say FIFA 10.
No. FIFA's not even in my top 10. No. It'd be like if I made I know it'd be hard to, but if I made a top 25, FIFA's in there. I mean, who doesn't like fucking... Listen, who doesn't like coming down the pitch and putting it on the top shelf where the kids can't get it, all right?
Wow.
It takes some skill.
That was fucking... again, kids, 6 to midnight. 6 to midnight, here we go.
You laugh at FIFA, dude. Once you get your dangles down, you start bending like Beckham, putting it up on the top shelf, dude. I'm telling you.
Okay, so I gotta ask you this.
Over the top.
I gotta ask you this then. Are you gonna go handheld games? Or are you just doing like just Xbox? Just console?
Console, PC, Xbox.
All right, console.
Do you count the PC? I don't think I have a PC, solely a PC game.
Because I have one PC game that I actually fucking love.
I do too. Well, then, yeah.
StarCraft.
You love StarCraft that much?
Loved it.
Really? When did you play StarCraft? With Johnny?
Back when I was in 5th grade. Before even
Johnny played it.
I didn't play it with him. I like
Johnny played StarCraft and Ages of Empire. You are fucking disgusting.
That
of course.
was
Hold up.
That was KO.
Hold up. We can't have a fucking podcast with my fucking cousin Jake on without him fucking shitting his pants.
That was KO.
You're a fucking man-child. And that smells so fucking disgusting. I'm gonna get mad at you like I'm your fucking dad. Let me tell you a story, people. One time I'm out bouncing, right? I'm bouncing and Jake comes into the bar. His thing was he liked to go, I'm gonna get drunk tonight, watch you fuck people up, whatever, you get beer and you come hang out with me. He came into the bar one night and I'm standing there, I'm doing my thing, watching.
We can't name the bar due to copyright infringement laws.
Yeah. And he fucking walks up and it's the first time I seen him all night. He just looks at me. I don't know this, but he shits his pants and farts and then walks away. All of a sudden, the people around me going, oh, God. Oh, like they're like thrown up in their mouth and shit. And they all disperse. And I had to move so people didn't think it was me. I was like, that's fucking disgusting, dude. Anyways, quit fucking farting. So I will slot my number 10 game because I have a PC game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's Civilization. It's a strategy game, too. Civilization is my 10th spot. I play it all the time. I've logged like 300 plus hours playing it. But I'm going to start from the beginning. I'm going to start at 1.
Because it's just easier. 1 being like your number 1.
My number 1.
Okay.
So for the longest time, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater was my favorite video game of all time.
Snake!
And it's number 2 now because The Witcher 3 hands down is my favorite video game of all time. And as you were going to say, you asked me, what do I want in a game? So I care about gameplay first, which in most instances I care about the gameplay. Now, The Witcher 3 has its problems in its gameplay, but when I get to it, there's only one thing that could trump the gameplay for me. The Witcher 3, its gameplay, I give it an 8 out of 10. Right? It's not perfect. Graphics are 10. I want a well-rounded game. That's what I look for in games. Graphics, gameplay. Graphics are 10. The story. I loved everything about that game. And then on top of that, dude, any little weird things that were bad with the game, like, for example, The Witcher, he moved kind of clunky, and the horse was really clunky, and it was kind of hard to maneuver, and the fighting was kind of clunky. But outside of that, I've never liked a cast of characters. I cared about a cast of characters and loved a world that someone built in a game more than I love that game. The Witcher 3, the story and the world that they built, that massive map, the people in it, the characters, love it. I played that game. That was when I first moved back from Florida and it came out. And I wasn't working. I had a bunch of money saved up and I was just chilling with Spencer, playing PlayStation. Like, where I was training MMA, playing PlayStation at night, hanging out with Spencer. I played the fuck out of that game. I maxed Geralt out like 4 times, got all 4 endings. And I literally went to Spencer and I go, I have a new favorite all-time video game.
And that's exactly what you just said was Final Fantasy X for me.
So number 1 all-time is your favorite video game of all time.
Dude, easily. You were describing The Witcher 3 game like Final Fantasy X was for me.
Right.
And you know what? Honestly, it was gameplay. But you remember how, like, in Final Fantasy X...
Stop it, dude. Why are you doing that?
That was Kaombi. You remember how in Final Fantasy X... Remember how Final Fantasy X...
You're such a fucking scumbag.
Whatever.
You're a degenerate.
Remember in Final Fantasy X where you can do like the spheres, like you can upgrade your player. You do the spheres thing.
Oh, that smells so bad, dude.
Kaombi, gross.
Oh my God,
Kaombi.
You're a fucking animal, man.
Kaombi.
You're a fucking animal.
Grody.
You are a fucking animal.
I can't think of any other video.
Stop shitting in my room. I'm gonna hurt you.
I can't think... I'm gonna bend you like Beckham.
Just keep talking.
I can't... well, okay, so I only have 5 games written down right now. And all right, so in no particular order. Well, except
for... just start with your number 1. You gotta have them in order.
No, I know. Well, this is tough because I can't think of...
We'll start thinking.
I am, motherfucker.
Final Fantasy X.
Final Fantasy easily number 1. Probably from there, Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Bros. Number 2?
Are you kidding me?
God damn you.
Fuck
Smash
you.
Brothers is overrated.
Fuck you. Just the first one. So, and
it's
here's
overrated.
Why. Here's why, pussy. So, you need to stop laughing. You need to stop having fun, okay? We're not here to have fun. We're here to fucking debate. And here's where I'm going to win the debate. So, Super Smash Brothers, like realistically, I probably in Final Fantasy X, I probably had $200 worth of gameplay in that easily, which doesn't really seem like a lot, but it was a lot for me. So, but Super Smash Brothers, I probably had 250 hours of that game, and that game was the fucking bee's knees.
Like 250 hours is a lot. It's a lot for you.
When we were playing video games back then, that was PS2 days in Nintendo 64. That was a lot of hours before. No, hold up. I got rid of my Nintendo 64. All those sweet fucking games that I had to get rid of them. You know why? For Pokemon Red for the Game Boy Advance. Who the fuck did I think I was? Yeah, pull it up.
I'm pulling up a list of the greatest games of all
time. List of greatest games.
Well, because I need some references.
Well, you just opened up Pandora's box. Pokemon Go, fuck you. Go up. Is that Final Fantasy X?
7.
Oh, fuck
Number
that.
99.
Oh, fuck that.
So
Galaga. That's like my dad's all-time favorite video game right there.
Okay, so I'll go with my number 2 now, since you said your number 2 is Smash Bros. What do you love about Smash Brothers before I go?
I loved the violence aspect of it, but it had it had the Oregon Trail. Get the fuck out of here. That game had Sims. Oh my god, you're blowing my mind right now. It had family-friendly characters, and they were beating the piss out of each other. Like I had Mario, and I was beating the piss out of Pikachu. Like that was great. Stuff like that. GoldenEye. There you go.
So you love like the world and the characters.
I mean, it was fun. I mean, I just really enjoyed it. Like, I mean, it's a mindless video game, but I enjoyed the fuck out of it. There you go. GoldenEye. That game shaped my life. We don't have to go back up that way.
After we name our top games, we're going to skim through these and talk about these games.
All right.
Whichever ones we've played. So, number 2 for me was my original number 1, and it's Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. So,
playing that a lot.
I've been a fan of Metal Gear since I was, fucking 8? I got Metal Gear Solid 1, I remember, on my PlayStation 1. Remember how much I played that?
I remember, that's why I remember you playing that a lot.
I beat Metal Gear Solid easily a couple dozen times. I beat Metal Gear Solid 2 probably 10, 20 times. Nick and I used to stay up all night. Nick would just play on his phone, talk to Bridges and shit, and I would fucking just play Metal Gear all night. And I would beat it almost every night we sat down. No joke.
So you're saying you used to beat it every night?
Yes. So I love Metal Gear Solid as a whole because I'm not joking. This is how crazy. I talked about this in another podcast. Metal Gear Solid is like shaped the way I think about shit. The world and shit makes me question shit. Like Hideo Kojima and his writing and the shit. Dude, he called so much shit that was happening. He's not dead.
I thought he was the founder of Nintendo. I thought he died.
No, that's someone else, not Hideo Kojima. His new game, Death Stranding, is coming out. He goes, rest in peace.
For future reference, rest in peace.
For when he does die, rest in peace.
Yeah.
I loved it, dude. I love the character Snake, all that. He was the first one where like you could edit all his gear and all the camo, remember, and you're living in the wilderness. You got to survive. You got to eat snakes and alligators and shit. Every animal you kill, you could eat. You had to repair his wounds and shit. When you got hurt, you could break shit and have to repair it. Gameplay amazing, characters amazing, story amazing.
Satoru Iwata. He's the one who died.
Yeah, fuck him. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is my favorite.
So
second
I can't.
favorite. What's your third favorite?
We need to go through this list because I'm drawing a blank on games right now. I really am.
Okay, well then we'll just go through this list,
you know what?
and we'll just talk about the games.
Madden 2007.
How fucking dare you fucking put Madden on your all-time game list?
No, we should start.
Fucking schlep.
Let's start going through the list because I'm going to find games.
So Final Fantasy VII. Did you ever play Final Fantasy VII?
No, I didn't. But
it's great.
I remember.
It's the best. It's probably the best Final Fantasy.
No, you know what is the best Final Fantasy? I believe I've already said it, but I'll say it again.
Yeah, I love it more. But I mean, as far as like what it did for the time and the story is amazing, dude.
When did that come out?
Yo, do you know what happens at the end of Final Fantasy? The big
No! Stop. Which one?
Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, what? I'm not gonna play it, so it's okay.
So you never played Final Fantasy VI either. Final Fantasy VI was a mindfuck. Listen to this. Final Fantasy VI, you play as these group of people, and you build your characters up, and you upgrade them, experience just like you do in Final Fantasy throughout the whole duration of the game, right?
Cloud, that's what it was.
And you play for a long ass time. You fight this boss eventually, right? And the first time you fight him, you can't beat him, right? It's part of the story. He kills you, right? You think the game's over because you played for so long. Dude, he like destroys the world and turns into a wasteland or some shit like that. And then you have to, that's at the point where the game's half over. You got to rebuild your dudes from scratch and come all the way back and beat the boss again. Finally beat him. Like, the game was crazy. Final Fantasy VI was wild.
So it made you play the whole game.
You play for a long ass time and you think like, oh, cool, I'm at the end. I finally got the bad guy. You fight him. He kills your whole party.
What the fuck?
Then you think the game's over. Like, you're like, oh, the bad guys win.
No.
And then you start over again and you work your team back up and you get revenge and then you beat them.
Absolutely.
Dude, it's
fucking
wild.
not. No,
that was Final Fantasy VI.
I would fucking...
I haven't played it in so long. It's something like that.
I wouldn't kill myself, but I would come really, really close.
Dude, it's crazy. So Final Fantasy VII, I'm not going to give you the whole gist of it.
I'm not going to play
but
it, so
that
go
character right there, Cloud Strife.
That's a
long story short, when you're in there, you fall in love with this bitch, right?
Yuna.
No, it's not Yuna. I forget her name.
V for Vendetta.
You fall in love with this broad, and in the end, you watch the bad guy Sephiroth split her in half with a sword. And I was young when I watched it. And I ain't gonna lie, I was fucking heartbroken. He's like up on top of this thing.
Hello,
dude, and he comes flying down, and he goes like this, dude. I swear to you, and you watch her go like this. Split in half.
She splits in half like a hot dog down the long way.
Yo, he comes down. He's like, for my country. And he just slices her in half. And this bitch goes like this. She looks at you like you're in front of her. She's looking at you. And he comes down behind her and goes, whoosh. So if I'm the girl and you're looking at me, she goes, splits, and you see Sephiroth behind her as she splits. Like, you can't see him, and she goes, and he's there, and he's like,
tell me Cloud goes into a fit of rage.
And you fuck him up. Dude, it was wild. You didn't see it coming either. You're just like, I'm gonna fucking shoot this girl's club up someday and give her babies. Next thing you know, Sephiroth splits her in fucking half. You're like, no! Dude, it was wild.
You know what's fucking wild that I remember? Playing Final Fantasy X too, because I realized that, okay, depending on what you do and how you do it, you might get a shot at the title. And by the title, I mean Titus. You're playing as Yuna, Riku. I love Riku.
Riku just looks like she'd get on all fours for the whole crew.
Wow. You love Yuna because you love a...
No, I like Lulu.
Yeah, that's what I meant. You like Lulu because you like them freaky goth girls.
No.
Yeah.
I like Lulu because she's just so badass and stern, and she's a strong woman, and she's just like...
Because of Lululemon.
You know, like, you ain't getting that pussy unless you bring the bacon home and do the chores, you know?
Moving on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess.
So, what is your third? Oh no, we're not. We're gonna go through these.
Let's just go through the list because I'm gonna.
So no one cares about Galaga.
Don't say that. That was a great game for its time. Don't say that.
You're a loser if you like Warcraft.
No one cares about Warcraft. TIE Fighter never played.
I never played Star Wars TIE Fighter.
I played Oregon Trail back in
the Oregon Trail.
Back in
how is this on here?
Elementary school.
Oregon Trail, dude. It was released in 1971. Don't you feel young?
You could never make it past Kansas.
No, I kept getting like fucking stids on the trail. My people kept dying.
Yeah,
they're like, you got scabies, and then they threw me in the river, and I was done.
If someone threw a rock at your temple, you die of syphilis. It's like, I don't
understand. If someone threw a rock at your temple,
how the fuck they do that?
Yo, that's funny. Someone threw a rock at your grass hut. You have cancer.
Oh yeah, dude. It's like, oh, I tied your shoe for you. AIDS. Dead. Yo, the Need for Speed games were fun.
Burnout.
But I would never include them in my...
So, here's something.
Oh my god, wait a minute.
Okay,
wait.
Stop it, dude.
That Kaombi.
You need to stop.
That wasn't me.
Quit it, dude.
It was Kaombi.
So...
Fallout. Don't even...
Here's the thing. Fuck you. Fallout 3 is in my top 10. This is Fallout 2. Here's the thing. You've watched me play Fallout.
Yeah,
but you've watched me play Fallout 3. Fallout 1 and 2 were nothing like Fallout 3.
Soul Calibur.
Fallout 2 was totally different. You had to, like, it was like dot system, like turn based, and you had to move your dudes around the map and shoot at each other. It's nothing like Fallout 3. Fallout 2 is a great game.
Alright, let's keep scrolling. League of Legends can suck a D.
Don't know what Undertale is. League of Legends is trash.
League of Legends is a big
Mega Man's trash. Soul Calibur.
I remember Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur was wild. Soul Calibur wasn't that great. Right, I agree. You know what was great? Remember Virtua Fighter 4?
No.
You don't remember Virtua Fighter 4?
I really don't.
That's the greatest fight game of all time.
Mortal Kombat with that one
band.
Mortal
Kombat's alright.
No, Mortal Kombat with that band that You can kill me, I'm immortal.
What?
You don't remember that?
Here-
I bet it's in here.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Are you alright? Let's go, dude. I should be in charge of the
That
scroll.
shit's
Do you
fucked
remember
up.
when I told you a long time ago that you sucked at watching TV?
Yo.
Dude, you would fucking...
You got mad at me. You're like, you suck at watching TV. I'm like, what?
Because you were terrible at scrolling. You're like, click, click. You don't click select. It's on the guide. And all of a sudden, I got mad at you. I was like, all right, dude,
Don't
you
be a
suck.
bitch all your life. Soul Calibur sucks.
Don't be a bitch all your life.
Sim City.
I never
played
really,
that for a little bit
I
when
played
I was
it for
young.
a hot minute. No one really, whatever.
Contra is pretty cool. That came out before we were born.
Never played it.
Yo, Inside was a blast. I played that game. That was off the fucking chain. The ending was weird, but I actually have it on my
See,
PlayStation.
there's a lot of games that I've never even heard of.
System Shock 2, you've never played it, but it's amazing.
You're like a hipster with video games.
Yeah, System Shock 2 was amazing.
Never
You played Grand Theft Auto Vice City, didn't
I've
you?
never played a Grand Theft Auto game in my life.
No, you have to.
This is where
You never played
hold
San
on.
Andreas?
Hold on.
Although
for
you've
for the
watched me
millions and millions of followers out there, true story.
You've watched me play a lot of games.
And my wife knows this. I love watching people play video games because of a certain someone that would play video games.
I need to watch my stream more then, bitch.
You gotta stream when I'm not working. Anyway, let's continue on.
You never played Grand Theft Auto Vice City?
I never played any
was
Grand
alright.
Theft Autos.
It wasn't that great. San Andreas is better.
I heard San Andreas is like one of the best.
Oh, here you
Grand
go.
Theft
Here's
Auto-
one for your sister. Persona 5. Shit's trash.
I don't like that anime stuff.
Grim Fandango, trash. Great game.
I never played any Legend of Zelda games.
All the
and I
Legend of
kinda
Zelda games
regret
are
it.
amazing.
GoldenEye.
There it
that was
is,
a good
dude.
game. Dude, that was
GoldenEye
the first,
was great.
That was the first multiplayer
I still
game.
have my Nintendo 64 here somewhere.
Why the fuck aren't we
I don't know
playing
what's
it
in
right
a
now?
box somewhere. I think it's in the downstairs closet. I wish it was real. I wish you could really get what they say it's worth. Like they're like, if you got an if you got a Nintendo 64 with all the games, it's worth 20 G's. It's like, shut up! I can't get
No.
$100 for it.
Which is trash.
Here you go, dude. Super Smash Brothers Melee. You
Nope.
fucking weirdo.
Fuck you.
Skyrim. Let's
That's
go.
for-
It's not on my top 10, but I put 1,000 hours easy into Skyrim. Skyrim came out. I've talked about this before.
Hadouken.
Skyrim came out when my foot was broke.
I remember that. Yeah.
remember
You got
half
the
a year.
forklift thing.
Half a year, I literally sat in my room because I had a cast on, and I played Skyrim all day and played Call of Duty at night with Nick and the guys. That's all I did for half a year.
I remember.
Let me tell you how much I played Skyrim. I played Skyrim to the point where I brought all the properties, and I turned one of the properties in a library, and there's thousands of books in the game. I collected all of them, and I put them in chronological order and read them all, and I made a library.
Moving on. Nerd.
You know what you got to do that? No, you have to. I
Nerd.
cleared the whole house out. You have to go in your inventory one by one, take the book out, and hold X so it like picks it up, and you got to. Dude, it took forever. Like, I'm talking like it was just meticulous and arduous, just like putting the books in order, dude. It was fucking ridiculous.
Nope.
Well, what am I supposed to do? I couldn't move for fucking 5 months.
You didn't have to fucking make a real library in a video
fuck
game.
it. Listen,
pussy.
dude, never play. Oh, whoa! I didn't know there was an original XCOM UFO defense game. That's crazy. Learn something new every day, huh? Queer. Battlefield 1942. Savage.
Let's go.
Dota's trash. Remember Final Fantasy Tactics?
No.
I played the shit out of Final Fantasy Tactics.
No,
It was turn-based. It was
talking,
great.
We're talking about this, and I'm getting to the point where I don't know shit about video games. There's the top 100 video games of all time. I've played maybe 20. Get off your phone.
Shut up and keep talking.
Well, keep scrolling. I don't know about the game. Can't fucking talk about a game I never played before.
Final Fantasy Are you saying that like you realize that I've just played a lot of shit?
Yeah, that's actually what I'm realizing right now.
And
is
that you haven't, but
the
it's not a
amount
big deal.
of the amount of video games
You
that
love
you've played-
games, though.
Well,
You
I
have-
love games, but I'm so okay. So
There it is, dude. Star Wars Jedi Knight.
Outcast, let's go,
Dude, we've had fun
His name's
playing through the Star Wars games.
I didn't realize that Kyle Katarn. He's in whatchamacallit.
You're such a nerd. Kyle Katarn.
No, it's Kyle Katarn, dude. Yeah, he's in Jedi Academy. Holy shit, I love it.
which one was your favorite Star Wars game?
My favorite Star Wars game of all time?
Yes.
Probably Knights of the Old Republic. Right now.
Yeah, that's my favorite Star Wars
because
game.
Honestly, it was just like Final Fantasy X.
Honestly, dude, you want me to be honest about this new Star Wars game? I'm gonna buy it.
Oh, I'm gonna buy the fuck out of it.
And
I can't
it looks
wait.
like it's gonna be somewhat fun, but I'm calling it right now. It's not gonna be better than Knights of the Old Republic.
No. Oh,
Calling
I
it
agree.
right now, it's not.
I agree.
If they could even make it half as good as the Knights of the Republic, I'd fucking kiss the ground. I went on a serious rant about fucking Star Wars games.
Those of you watching the stream right now who might be working for the company that's going to make
EA.
Fallen Order, please make it like Knights of the Old Republic. Make us all happy.
No, what I'm wondering is this. You watched the trailer, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I'm wondering if it's going to be open world or semi-open worldy. You know, I want it to be a real RPG. Now, remember, did you see in the one part where he killed those fucking spider things and it said you leveled up, but it doesn't show you the skill tree? There is RPG elements in it, which I love. I love RPGs.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering how much control you have in that aspect. Is there other planets? Do you get to actually free roam?
I bet you can. Yeah.
Do you get to free roam in some alien ass, some alien pussy? You know what I'm saying? Get a little Twi'lek action going.
Twi'lek. I was trying to think of the name of the. Those are the horrors of Star Wars world, dude, and they deserve justice.
They deserve respect
and justice.
They deserve.
They're treated like slaves on Tatooine.
Well, that's true. We should go free them.
Yeah, sure.
Thief is trash.
No, keep going.
Spelunky's actually a good game.
No,
yeah,
it's fucking
You've
not.
never played it, you fuck. Donkey Kong's throwback, dude. Donkey Kong came out in 1981.
Groundbreaking. A little bit.
He goes groundbreaking.
Don't fucking make fun of me.
You never played Team Fortress? It's like the original. Do you ever play Overwatch?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like the original Overwatch.
Well, it can go originally suck my balls.
Dude,
the Sims
I
was
played
always,
some Sims. Let's keep it a buck.
Hold on. Let's
keep it a buck right here.
Let's
we
start at the Sims. Everyone played the Sims. Everyone made the house that they wanted. The girl that they wanted.
Oh yeah.
I would make my little family and then do the Chris Benoit thing.
Did you take a photo with everyone smiling before you offed your family?
Oh my god, that was dark. That was fucking dark. Woo! Anyway,
dude, listen to me. That's how fucked up I am.
Everyone loves The Sims.
I was sitting at work.
We're not talking about wrestling right now.
Side note, I was sitting at work one night and it was like dead. I was watching
just
this
like Chris Benoit?
Yeah, I was watching this video and it was 25 creepiest photos before someone died.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, and number like in the top 10 was Chris Benoit in a class photo with his son and his wife on a parent-teacher conference day. He took that photo. The next day, he fucking offed himself and his family, and he's just smiling like a motherfucker. And I was cheesing at work. But yeah, The Sims. I played the fuck out of The Sims. It's like a go-to game when you're bored, you know.
Yeah.
You go and play it, you just dick around, you bang the next door neighbor's wife, light their house on fire, you know?
You're like, hey, I feel like making a 2-story mansion. And then the next day you're like, hey, you know what? I feel like making a cardboard box. Hey, I feel like going around and sleeping with other people's wives.
My favorite part of the game was you could get careers that you know you're probably never going to get in real life. You could become like a fucking rocket scientist. Yeah, that's right. That's me.
I used to live vicariously through The Sims. I'd make my guy read 1,000 books a day just so he was smart in school.
Just pumping iron.
Yeah, just fucking pumping iron. Like, oh, you can bench press 225 at the age of 3? Perfect. You're amazing. I love you.
See, you know what I did? This is how much I got into The Sims at one point. When I was bored, I would play. Did I show you this? I made a whole massive neighborhood where I went through and I made like 20 plots with houses on it, and I created all my friends.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that? I put like that. You and I lived together, and then eventually Adam's character moved into our place. This shit was great, and I made all of our friends that are girls, and they would always come over and try to like hook up with us and shit, and we just burn shit down. That shit was fucking funny. I made Nate and KJ live together. Rock Band.
Groundbreaking.
Dude, I fucking love Rock Band. We tear it up, huh?
Groundbreaking.
Like, hey, mama said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. Although I wish there was Led Zeppelin on there. I'd shit my pants. Rock Band's awesome. Fallout 3. It's in my top 10, baby.
For pussies.
Yeah, right, dude. Fallout 3 was fucking amazing. How dare you? I love Fallout because of the customization, all the crazy weapons you can make, the wasteland, the storytelling.
I do like
It
that.
wasn't, like, honestly, the Fallout games, except for Fallout 4, the graphics have always been, like, like a 6. But the gameplay's amazing, the story's amazing.
And that's all that matters. If you have to sacrifice graphics for gameplay,
That's how I feel.
then
Don't you
fucking
agree?
by all
You
means-
agree with me on that?
Final Fantasy
I agree
X,
with that,
looking
too.
back on, if you look back on it, Final Fantasy
No, they
X,
were
like,
amazing for the time.
at the time they were. But you look back on it now, you're
Oh,
like,
I have it. I have
like-
it. I still play it. I have it. I have it. I bought it on Black Friday.
why the fuck?
I have
are
I
you
have a
playing
disc
it right now?
I have one disc that has that and Final Fantasy X-2 on it.
I don't give a fuck about Final
No,
Fantasy
X-2 is amazing.
Nah.
You use fucking Riku, Yuna, and some other bitch. And they wear nice fucking hot skimpy clothes, and you fucking run around and fucking
Yeah,
tear
Yuna
shit
becomes
up.
a fucking whore trying to find
I
Titus.
love it.
She let Titus go, that bitch.
She let Titus go, and she spent her whole time just chasing him down, trying to get that fat dick.
Why is that on your stream? You're going to edit that out. It's a stream for families.
Yeah,
All
right.
Moving on. Let's
Yeah,
go.
right.
Banjo-Kazooie.
I played Banjo-Kazooie when I was a kid.
I
It's
don't
not that
want to
great.
play no Banjo-Kazooie. Crash Bandicoot. Let's go. Spyro. That's another good one.
This is in my top 10. Silent Hill 2, scariest game in the history of video games.
Easily.
I don't even want to go into it, dude. It's just ridiculous. I could do a half an hour segment on Silent Hill 2.
there
This
you
is my
go.
favorite Grand Theft Auto game.
There you go.
San Andreas. It was fucking amazing.
There you go.
Mass Effect. See, a lot of people don't know about Mass Effect. It's not in my top 10 games of all time, but they are some of my favorite games. You never played Mass Effect. They're awesome.
Dude, again, I'm such a stickler for like weird.
So Mass Effect was a game where you play as this dude, I think it was like Colonel, he's a Colonel Shepard or whatever, but you customize him. But your last name has to be Shepard on the game.
That's fucking stupid.
But no, it's cool. You customize him, right? And then the first couple games were amazing. There's all these different dope gameplay mechanics, and there's all this combat, but there's tons of decision and dialogue trees. So like every decision you make, every move you make, every word you say affects the outcome of the game.
every move you
And you can like fall in love with fucking humans and alien bitches and shit. It was pretty cool. All right, our podcast is about to be ruined.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
I'm just sitting here.
Mass Effect was pretty cool. Call of
You're
Duty.
doing a podcast. You should feel freaking proud of yourself.
I am proud of myself. This is actually gonna be the #1 podcast.
We
all
got a
across
police officer in our house.
Yeah, but ain't
Which
acting
means
like
you better run, so you're out there smoking the hashish.
I do not do drugs.
I know for a fact she.
I know what goes on at those softball fucking tournaments.
3 White Claws and I did not drive.
I know what goes on at those.
White Claws.
Back to work tomorrow.
I know what goes on at those
Hashtag
softball
white
tournaments.
girls.
People doing coke in the porta potties.
Yo, I do coke in the porta potties.
Anyways, let's talk about Call of Duty for a second. Because
Big Red One.
no, I've shit on Call of Duty a lot, but I ain't gonna lie. There's something about getting with your boys and getting down. You know what I'm saying? Getting your boys together and fucking people up.
That's what it's all about.
I don't care what anyone says. Almost every shooter is fun if you got your boys. Most Call of Duty suck. I'm never gonna back away from that.
Picture it.
But Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, amazing, and I love the early Black Ops games.
So here it is. Picture it. Released 2007. 2007.
I was 17.
You get out of school. You
Oh,
come
yeah.
home. You
Oh,
come
yeah.
home. Hold on.
Football practice,
Hold
work,
on.
Call of Duty.
It's Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do.
Dude, remember that?
You come home on a Friday after school. You ain't got nothing to do. You pop in. You see the squads. You see the squads on. All of a sudden, you're like, "Oh fuck! It's 2 a.m." That's what Call of Duty was for me. I loved it. I absolutely loved
Yeah,
it.
had some good times playing Call of Duty. I ain't gonna lie. This new Call of Duty, have you seen the trailer for it? Looks like there's gonna
Yeah.
be some promise.
Yeah, it's a remake of this.
Spencer, I'm gonna get it for Spencer when he's at school, so we can play together. What I love about okay, you could take this away because I know you love these games. You love the Batman games.
They're okay.
You loved the first one, didn't you?
They were okay. They were okay.
Dude, that's all you used to play.
They're
Oh,
okay.
Batman, pulling your fucking pud and shit. Where are they and shit? Where's the trigger? Yeah, the Batman game, they were okay.
I liked them.
The Witness, I have not played it. I've heard great things.
All you gotta do is
Never
just
played
kill.
it.
All you gotta do is kill the witness.
The Journey is actually
Well, I've
a
never played
gem
that.
of a game.
I never played that.
If you have some time,
Can we stop fucking on the games that only you've played?
no, you need to play the Journey.
I'm not gonna fucking
You would
play
love the Journey. So
Can we talk about Sims right now?
we already talked about Sims. We talked about how much we love
I love
it.
Harvest Moon.
That's in my top 10 favorite
Can you
games of all
talk
time.
about the Tamagotchi?
No, Sierra, I'm gonna buy there's a new Sims game when it comes on sale. I'm gonna buy it for you.
I haven't played a video game.
When I get my PS5, do you want my PS4 with Sims on it?
Play video games.
If I get Sims
Now-
on it,
now
you
you
can
gotta
have my
start.
PlayStation.
I haven't played video games since I beat Red Dead.
Yeah, speaking of that,
You beat Red
she
Dead?
beat Red Dead.
Dude, what
You
the
want to know
fuck?
why? Tell them why you beat it,
Because
though.
my brothers helped me pass the
No, tell them why you kept playing it.
Because of the horses.
She literally loved the horses in the game so much that she played it because of the horses and beat the fucking game. You want to know what's funny? I drove out to Selkirk to fish today, Sarah. And I see
Selkirk!
whenever I see horses, I think of her. I think of Sierra. And I was out there earlier, and I seen a fucking horse farm.
Where was?
And I was like, oh, Sierra's with me. She
Wait,
would
huh?
pull over.
With throwback tuna.
All right, Sierra.
about
Sierra,
that.
quit with your fake laugh, all right?
No, that was real.
that was the real one.
Okay, so can I explain to you
Alright,
what...
I'll
Can I,
leave.
See ya.
all right, can I
See ya,
explain
Werewolf.
to you what Journey's about?
Actually, I'd rather have you not because the game looks
Jake,
fucking
fuck
trash.
you.
What? Can you going on? Can you tell a story about when you're like, Jake? I don't know about you.
Oh, so
Woo!
when we were younger, you want to know what I was going to talk to you about?
Probably like 5 years ago.
Do you want me to know what I was going to actually talk to you about? You're not going to feel so funny when I tell you what I wanted to say to you,
Oh, god damn it!
and you fucking ruined it too.
Well, hold on. Can you?
I was about to have a serious conversation about the fact that we were so many years removed from Penny passing away,
What the fuck?
and I turned to Jake because our aunt passed away. It was years after she passed away. And we loved Penny. Penny, people don't know, like, Penny, she was like a second mom to us. Well, like a mom to us. I turned to Jake, and we're at Nate's house, and I go, Jake, I don't know about you, and I'm like dead serious. Jake turns and looks to me and looks me straight in the eyes and goes, but you're feeling 22. And Nate was laughing so hard because I looked at you and I go, Jake, I'm fucking done with you, and I walked away. Yo,
I think you actually were 22 at the time.
Listen to me. Ask Nate, because Nate remembers that shit vividly. When Nate gets bored, he'll say shit like, Jake, I'm done with you. Like, dude, it's so fun. Because Nate was dying.
Oh,
laughing.
dude, I
was like, Jake, I'm fucking done with you. And I walked away.
Sometimes you get Nate going, and he doesn't fucking stop.
Yo,
It's so
Nate's
funny.
fucking funny, dude.
I don't know about you, but you're feeling 22? Well,
No,
this
so-
to be, baby.
The Journey is this game, and I didn't realize it until I looked into it because I couldn't understand it at first. You play as like these little characters that are like, they look like they're kind of like, you know, women get dressed in the burqas, like where they're fully like clad over in the Muslim world. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Your character looks kind of like that. And when you play it, it's an online only game. And when you play, you're out in this huge ass open world. You got to make your way to that summit. You start out in the game, you're out in the desert, dude. And all of a sudden, the camera pans over your shoulder and it shows you the light in the summit. And it's just like, you need to go there. And you can get there in so many different ways, but you just got to try to get there. On the way there, you'll come across random puzzles, all kinds of stuff that you got to get through to help you get there. When you play, it's an online-only game, though. And you'll come across other characters. You can't really communicate with each other like on the mic or nothing. You could just hit circle, and your characters kind of communicate with each other like bloop, bloop, like this. And you help each other complete the puzzles. It's almost impossible to get to the end. It's a game that's designed for you to work together and honestly help other people get to the destination. It's a really good game. I know it's not for you, but it's hands down one of the most gorgeous games I've ever played too. There's a scene in that where I found these ancient ruins and I'm sliding down these sand dunes through it like a slide. Beautiful. These golden, looked like Aztec ruins. The artistry in this game, the people that designed it, it's like art. They must have gone through a lot of trouble designing this map. I still have it on my PlayStation. And I never got to the destination point. I must have gotten busy playing something else or whatever. But it was cool playing it. It's designed just for people to try to randomly help each other. Uncharted, you've never played Uncharted, but they're great games. Uncharted's fucking amazing. Legend of Zelda. All the Zelda games are great. Overwatch, it's all right. I played the shit out of Overwatch for a while. You've never played Deus Ex, right?
That was supposed to be a big game, but
Deus Ex is good.
I remember it.
They got a little boring after a while. There's a bunch of them. I've never played Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Point.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Point.
Is that a real place? Baldur's Point.
Please tell me you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Battlefield
5.
Oh yeah, Baldur's Point, dude. That's my
Look
spot.
at Miss Pac-Man being all hot.
Miss Pac-Man just trying to get some fucking straight Pac-Man dick out here.
Miss
dude.
Pac-Man's trying to get the waka 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 waka. What the fuck is up with her? Why is she like that?
She's empowered, and she's part of a movement, and
The what?
she's very oppressed, and everything that's gone wrong in her life is a result of the male dominance patriarchy that's trying to hold all women down and just treat them like shit and trying to make it so they can't work and rule over them. And
You're a piece of shit for even saying all that.
yeah, well, it's not my politics.
He's not my president.
Counter-Strike. I played Counter-Strike. It was alright. Persona's trash. Earthbound never
Anybody
played
play no fucking Earthbound?
Yo, the Resident Evil remake, scary as fuck. Diablo 2.
I played.
You played some Diablo, baby.
Diablo 2
Johnny
back.
played the shit out of
I
Diablo.
played Diablo 2 back in the day.
Johnny played the shit out of Diablo.
There
StarCraft.
it is. There it is.
1998. So
Yeah,
what did
I
you
put-
love about StarCraft?
You know what? I think it was cool. It's like the reason why I loved it was the one answer cheat codes. I think it was straight cheat codes. Honestly,
Cheat codes.
yeah, you could cheat in that game,
Keep talking.
but it's just like how in Call of Duty when you can set up
Dante's
the
here. Sierra, go let Dante in.
Dante the Inferno.
You're about to meet one of my best friends.
I know. I met him through whatchamacallit.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I fucking did.
Dante's here. This is gonna be interesting.
So you could just do a bunch of the Zerg, fucking all that shit. You just do a bunch of stuff. And I thought it
So,
was
did
fun.
you actually like the strategy?
Yeah,
I
I
said
actually.
go let Dante
I
in.
did. He was already in.
Oh, of course he's already in. He's a fucking Splinter Cell.
Or earlier, he was not.
Dante's Inferno.
Dante's in the house. Dante, this is my cousin Jake. Jake, this is one of my best friends, Dante.
Inferno. How are you?
How's your knee feeling, dude?
Is that your dog's dog, Pat?
Yeah.
I hate you. Oh my god.
Why are you here? You're
No,
gonna
I
be. You
love
see her,
him.
you'll live.
I hate you because I'm starting to like you.
I've known you since I was like 5. You asked.
Yo, Dante, say hello to the people real quick. You don't gotta really talk much, but just say hello.
What's up?
He goes up. But yeah, so you loved StarCraft. You liked it because of Dante. Did you play StarCraft?
Nope.
You never played any old strategy games back in the
Yeah,
day?
dude.
No.
I was on
He played games. Don't let him fool you. He plays video games.
No, dude.
Fuck
games
you.
Are, no, games are games.
I'm trying to get this.
You
Listen,
are fucking funny, but this kid's a douchebag.
you're never gonna tell if this dude's fucking
He
fucking
will-
with you or
He will
not.
tell you stories, and you're like, what? And
I gotta.
Look at he's smirking.
He'll tell you he murdered like 10 people, and he makes you like believe it.
I got a story for you.
What's that?
So
Tell
here,
me go. Oh, girl.
so here's all right. So here's a story. All right.
What story? Now we're gonna get into the stories, right? For this shit.
So-
Pee and then-
So you're gonna want to hear the
I'll
story
hear
first.
you while I'm peeing.
What
Wait,
the fuck
real
do
quick
that?
before you tell the story. When
What
I
is
heard
that?
when I heard Evan talking about
What is
Penny,
tongue.
I was thinking about
Is it
when we
really
were all
tongue?
little swimming, and you guys used to beat the shit out of me with fucking noodles.
We used to beat the shit out of everyone. Dude.
Penny would come to the bathroom window and yell.
She'd be like, "Hey!" We're like,
Really?
No, you guys were
Chili
mean.
sauce.
Wait, real quick,
good?
another story. Remember when Evan would always be like the judge in the shallow end?
No,
And we'd
it's
all
not.
like do cannonballs and do the tricks. Are you listening to me, Evan?
I'm eating tongue.
Ew.
no, they look like chicken fingers.
They look like fruit that's like
They look like,
dehydrated.
like a little bit of chicken
Evan.
fingers.
Just like dehydrated or something.
2 quick stories that aren't that
It's mango.
funny
That's
unless you were there.
Evan, give me some White Claws. I want
I
some
have
Shirley
some.
Ooh, I like that.
Ugh.
Remember?
Have you ever put hot sauce on a mango?
I got a story. Real
Is that what
quick.
that's supposed to replicate?
You don't fucking listen, so.
I know. Well, I'm not
Why are you
listening.
swearing? What?
Because I tried to tell 2 stories.
What do you mean? Why are you
Like
swearing?
what?
I was swearing for the past
Tell the
fucking hour
story.
and 5
Remember
minutes.
The story, you had to be there. Obviously, you
Remember?
were. Remember when you guys used to beat the shit out of me with noodles and Penny would come yell at you guys?
Yeah, sir, because you're soft as bread pudding.
And then the next
You're
one
soft as
was-
bunny pussy.
You're soft as baby shit.
No, you would always be the judge in shallow and you'd make us like do like challenges.
You're like, I want a half cork moonsault with a double flip, and I want you to put the fucking fingers up. I want you to do this. I want you to do that.
Yeah, because I'm the only motherfucker that was fucking could actually do shit off the diving board.
until
Pussies.
someone broke it.
I did a sweet.
I have a permanent scar from that diving board right here, where the bricks were underneath.
Jake,
That's a
tell your
scar.
story.
It. All right.
I forgot because I was so rudely interrupted.
Werewolf.
From Werewolf.
World of Warcraft is trash.
There
it is. It's ranked only 40. Did you ever play Knights of the Old Republic, Dante?
No, but I liked it. I used to watch my buddy play it.
How is it only 40?
Because there's
My
way
favorite
better.
Star Wars
Because Final Fantasy X's like easily way the fuck up there.
How is it only 40?
Well, everybody's on Final Fantasy's cock.
We like the old ones. We don't like the new ones.
I don't like any of them because everybody likes them.
This dude's a gamer. Don't let him fool you.
I'm like a hippie that hates things that are universally loved. Like Forrest Gump and yoga pants in the fall.
Guess what's coming out soon, dude?
Hello?
Yeah, not the Infinite doesn't come out for a little bit, but the whole package that you can get on a
Pretty
PC.
stoked about them remaking
Yeah,
For
they're-
All Humans.
Oh yeah, dude, you see that?
Yeah.
That looks wild, doesn't it?
It's alright.
When you getting back into the game, dude. You know it's coming. Don't act like don't act like it ain't coming. I know it's coming. This dude doesn't want to get like any game and shit because he knows he's gonna be glued to the game. It's coming though. You're getting a PC.
I locked myself in my office when I built my computer last year.
Dante, I feel like you've been gone for so long.
I know. I told him, don't worry.
It's been a while.
Okay.
He goes, it's been a while.
Simmer down. But no, I just asked where you were.
I was gone for 2 weeks.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna put some pajamas on and come back and hang.
What?
So I gotta simmer down.
I bet you are.
No,
Oh, I should drink a beer with you guys.
I was gone, dude. I was out of it
Get some Truly.
for about 6 months straight.
I don't know if I like these.
Feeding off of peanut butter, jars, and wheat thins. Playing Witcher 3, Battlefield 1. What else was there? Tekken 7. I just played a
you saying
multitude
the
of
name?
things.
The damage.
You
And
guys-
The
the
damage.
Remember
dishwasher.
that? I have a picture of you guys in bed together, like from like 2 years ago.
Yeah, no, we're
No,
grown.
you know it's coming.
We're grown ass men. We still sleep in the
You
same bed together.
you know for a fact you're a hop, a skip, and a jump away from getting back into the video game.
I
I
have-
hop and skip just a PC build, which is like building Legos. But
Real quick.
I gotta put my finances somewhere else.
On the
because
weekends
I'm
when we'd go to Connie's for babysitting in the summer, made that shot by the way. What did we always find in Jake's room?
Porn.
No.
Yeah, porn.
Mountain Dew.
Yo,
Mountain Dew and hot. Yo,
Mount.
Jake had a grave in his closet of Mountain Dew and hot fried bags and bottles.
Oh, I used to keep them.
He used to
Mementos.
collect this kid would eat Mountain Dew.
Chicken tenders and pizza.
He wouldn't eat anything when he was younger unless it came out of a fucking deep fryer.
How many pieces did we get from Nice and Easy's?
This motherfucker didn't eat a vegetable until he was like 17. Until he started
He was,
dating
like,
Mary. She was like,
25.
Jake, this is a vegetable.
She's like, hey, this is green and good for you. You should try it. Okay. And drown it in hot sauce.
Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic is the fucking shit. So, let's see what else we got here.
Sweet
Metal Gear Solid 2. You know what's interesting? Metal Gear Solid 2, everyone says it's the worst one. I like it. I like all of them.
I don't
But
like any of them.
how dare you?
Told you I'm a hippie.
How fucking dare you?
How
dare you back here?
me?
This dude is the closest thing to Snake, and you say he doesn't like Metal Gear.
Snake.
There's Final Fantasy 6.
I don't even want to read it. I'm getting,
I'll read it.
No, don't even. No,
I'm gonna read it.
No, I'm getting upset.
I'm gonna read it, bitch.
Stop. Stop. I'm
Mass
getting,
Effect 2. Yo, let's talk about Pokemon for a second. Dante, did you play Pokemon?
It's the most inflated bullshit that ever struck fucking media.
Dude, listen. The first couple Pokemons were awesome. Like the first
The only
couple
thing that
on
ever
Game
came
Boy.
positive about it was that they invented Pokemon Go and motherfuckers started getting robbed in the street.
Is that what you were doing? Robbing people during Pokemon Go? You're just chilling in a Walmart parking lot waiting for
Trying
people to...
imagine some preppy little ass fucking kid walking with like a pocket full of their daddy's cash, trying to find the fucking Charizard or something on top of a fucking skyscraper in the middle of the city.
Doctor's just picking them off.
And just straight out, what are you doing in my neighborhood, dog?
What you
Trying to get my Charizard.
doing in my waters, boy?
Ripping the wrong colors, homie.
Yo, I loved Pokemon. The first four seasons of it.
I like that there was a
Red and
song
Blue.
that was made by Michael Jackson.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Did I tag you in the video of the dude that sings it
no, but I saw it.
in studio?
Yeah.
Yo, it had me fucking rolling. He's like, Pokemon?
He looks like the trashiest dude ever.
yeah,
in the world,
dude,
but he has the most
he looks like he would fuck your wife.
He has the most beautiful voice I've ever heard in my entire life.
Pokemon was the shit, dude. What you know about Rayquaza? Fuck out of here.
Fuck Rayquaza.
Legend of Zelda, I mean, hey, fucking amazing.
Bandwagon.
Bloodborne was good, but I'm not into the Dark
That
Souls
was a
games.
sneaky way to get everybody on PlayStation.
Yeah, right?
To try Dark Souls.
Right, right.
Because it pretty much is Dark Souls.
See, he fucking plays. Bloodborne was alright. Metroid Prime, good. That's in my top 10. Resident Evil 4.
Garbage.
We're gonna have
Who
a
the
fucking.
fuck
We're gonna have a
stands
roll.
complete
We're gonna have a
still
fucking
place?
roll session.
Who the fuck stands completely still while they're waiting to fucking shoot at an enemy that's charging?
See, I do agree with that. You know what got wicked annoying when you had
Like
to.
fucking muscly, mechanically fucking dyslexic. He can't move more than 2 appendages at once.
Remember when you started to Sierra shut the door? Remember when you had to start towing the fucking president's daughter around? That shit was bullshit. Yeah, dude. And then you don't even fucking tap it in the end. What the fuck's that about?
Well, that's in the deleted scenes.
Yeah. Yeah. How is it only 31?
Because that game's garbage.
It's both of our favorite video game. Yo, how is The Witcher 3 only 31 ranked? That's fucking bullshit.
Because most of the people that play games can't play a game on a game system that fucking operates that game at high capacity graphics.
Let me tell you something.
So they're playing on a fucking potato.
Metal Gear Solid 1 is the game that got me like seriously into video games.
Just go to the very top one real quick. I'm curious. Go to the very
You
top.
mean to number 1, like the
Number
greatest
1,
of all time?
Yeah.
I have a feeling I know what it is.
Just go
Hold
check
on,
it.
hold on.
No, we already looked, didn't we?
No, we didn't. Hold on a second.
Hold on, we'll go through
Hold
them
on,
quick. Super
hold on,
Mario
go through 'em quick.
Galaxy,
What'd you have to
Shadow of the Colossus is fucking amazing. If you haven't played that game, go fuck your mother. BioShock is amazing. All the Zelda games are amazing. Civilization's my 10th favorite video game of all time. Minecraft. Halo 2.
Oh, shit. It's still not Halo 1.
Half-Life. People fucking forget about Half-Life.
Half-Life
Dude.
can suck a dick.
Fuck you, dude. Yeah, Snake Eater. Why is it 21?
How about some?
Okay, it came out in 2004. I was 14.
What was I gonna say?
The fuck you
You
saying?
know,
too?
I heard what she said.
You didn't let me get it out.
Yeah, The Last of Us should be in the top 10. How fucking dare they?
What's the?
Oh, look at that.
Alan Wake sucks.
Super
dude.
Smash Brothers number 14. Go to 14.
Doom.
Doom is trash.
Chrono Trigger was good.
Never played it.
Grand Theft Auto- How is Grand Theft Auto 5 in the top 25? What the fuck is that about?
It's number 17.
It's in the top 25.
What are you saying? Is that a bad thing?
It's not that great of a game. Dark Souls, overrated. Street Fighter 2, overrated.
Don't play that.
Super Mario over.
Oh, Super Mario. Oh,
Overrated.
Super Mario. Never mind.
Halo Combat Evolved.
That was the first
Whoa,
one.
how is Halo Combat Evolved in front of Halo 2?
That was the first one. Yeah, because it was the best one.
Introduced it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Why,
That was the
I
best
never
one.
think it's Combat Evolved.
Yeah, no,
I just think it's Halo.
Because Halo was
Wow, I'm an
Halo
idiot.
was in like size 72 font. Combat Evolved was in like size 13
Yeah, right.
Times New Roman.
Oh god, Halo was great.
Not to mention that was like the game that got people into it. Like
Yo,
Xbox
hey,
commercial.
hey,
That's
listen.
why I got an
Hey,
Xbox.
Peanut Gallery back there. You ready to play some fucking Halo, dude?
Commercial back there, man, was over there.
Are you-
See them
Where
storming
does
the
your opinion
beaches?
matter?
Are you ready to play Halo, dude?
Fucking, you goddamn.
We're bringing Stacked Like Pancakes back. Buck Nasty, dude. It's a fucking rat.
Stacking bodies like prison
You
snacks.
better make your name Buck Nasty out there. I'll be really sad.
I still got my hand touched me. So.
His gamer tag is my hand touched me. Or we're getting to top 10.
I had a game.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night's one of my favorite games ever. Portal 2. So, I love
Just
the
go
Portal
to
games.
the top 10. No
They're
one,
alright.
no one fucking
Talk about
plays.
throwbacks.
No one plays
Sarah,
Portal.
we've gone through this whole list. You don't even play.
Raider,
Tomb Raider was awesome.
Lara Croft.
don't
She goes,
game.
Tomb Raider should be Red Dead Redemption.
Red
First one.
Redemption, dude, really.
Red Dead Redemption.
Give a girl some
Wait,
credit.
wait,
It's like
wait a sec.
quarter away of
Wait a sec.
fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Wait a second.
Give a girl.
Dude,
You know, mango, dango, man.
you know what I said? I was out fishing earlier.
What?
My buddy started talking about some shit he had going on with, like, back in the day with broads. And I go, a wise man once told me, I'm like, don't give a bitch about a bitch, because if you give a bitch about a bitch, she
Come and boo.
bitch become your
That's
boo.
when Boom get hurt.
And that's when the boo get played to hurt. He goes, who told you that? I'm like, don't worry about it. I loved Super Mario 64. Woo!
I like Super Mario Sunshine.
Remember you jumping through the fucking paintings and shit?
I like the paintings that worked.
Mario Kart.
Dooba dooba dooba.
Just because it reminds me of this one part where I got really high when I was a kid.
Dooba dooba
There's a
dooba.
picture of my sister, and it kind of like the part where you're going down the hallway and Princess Peach's face transforms into Bowser's. Yeah.
Oh,
Down the
yeah.
hallway, and there's a picture of my sister, and I was really super fucking high off.
Oh, man, that's fucked up.
I was off some salvia and fucking like
turned
the
into
face.
Bowser?
It started turning into some demonic
Woo!
shit. And then I lost my balance. It like fucked up my equilibrium, and I couldn't balance or anything. And I was gripping the toilet when I went to go puke. And I like the world was like fucking flipping over me and shit. And my mom was like, "What the fuck's going on?" I was like, "Nothing. Go back to bed."
That's what I would say. Jake, you want to hear a funny story? Speaking of Dante's story, I know you're a cop and shit. But
I'm not.
so my buddy gave me a vape pen, right, for weed.
Fucking go.
Oh no.
So I gave it away.
He couldn't handle it.
No, because I got so drunk and so high one night. I told you this, right?
Yeah, so bad that Spencer
I
was
told you this,
messaging
right?
me and like, we need to have like a fucking convention for Evan.
Dude, what are you talking about? I did it like 4
She's
times.
blowing
These
you
people
in
are
right
idiots.
now.
Anyways,
Wait,
idiots. So listen, Jake. I was with you.
Do you remember?
I was with you, and then you left. It was
after.
after you left. So one night,
And she was like, "Yeah, whatever you do."
so one night, Dante's over here, and we're just playing Battlefield and shit. We were playing Battlefield, and he goes, "All right, I'm gonna go home." I'm like, cool. So I sat here, and I'm just ripping my fucking vape, dude, my pot vape, and drinking. And I'm hammered, and I'm high as giraffe pussy, dude. I was fucked up.
What the fuck does that even mean?
So
Giraffes stand really, really tall, and their vaginas are really, really high. So I'm as high as giraffe pussy.
yeah, high as giraffe pussy. So anyways,
Slow it down.
so all of a sudden, dude, I sound like mom here, but I blacked out. And I wake up and I'm standing where Sierra is, and I'm like this. Like looking around, I'm in my underpants, right?
Underpants.
I'm in my underwear.
Underpants.
Yeah, I'm in my underwear.
Calls them
I don't fucking know.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
No, so
Fucking.
all of a sudden I
loser.
black out again. Listen to me.
Stop.
I black out
Don't touch
again.
me.
I black out again. And I'm in the bathroom. Get out of here. I'm in the bathroom. And dude,
perspiration.
I'm in the bathroom and I'm straddling the toilet because I think I'm going to get sick. Spencer comes in to check on me, right?
What?
And his shadow, because you know the light doesn't work in there?
Yeah.
His shadow comes up over me, and his shadow's like this. I see his shadow, and the shadow's like
You go.
like a demon. I go, ah! And I turn around, and Spencer, he's just like, "Are you all right, dude?" I go,
Sounds like the most sweet.
"Yeah." And then I look back at his shadow, and the shadow's like this. And I go, I look back, and he goes, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Then I woke up playing PlayStation again, and then I woke up in bed sleeping.
I believe it was Dave Chappelle who said cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, but I gave it away to my friend. I immediately gave that shit away.
Definitely didn't need it, but here we are.
Red Dead Redemption, baby. I like the second one better.
I like Gun better. Came out on the Xbox.
How
All
dare
right,
you?
let's finish it. Fuck
Half-Life
Half-Life
2.
2. Fuck all
Shut up.
Half-Lives. They
Half-Life
suck.
is so anticlimactic. It's not even fucking
Tetris.
How is
Rise
Tetris in the top 10?
It's super stupid.
It's the most sellingest video game of all time.
It's original.
but
It's like Solitaire. Who gives a flying
Careful
fuck?
with that finger, bud.
Super Mario Bros. 3, who cares? Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. Number one better be Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Well, we're
Because it's the
almost
greatest
there.
video game of all
It's
time.
Super Mario World. You blew it.
Fuck you. How is it? How? What?
I thought it would be a Hello Kitty Island adventure.
You might as well.
I really
Metroid
thought
Prime.
Final Fantasy X to be up there, but
Portal.
Fuck Portal.
Number 2 is the Legend of Zelda and the Ocarina of Time.
Original Call of Duty.
And the
Modern
first one's
Warfare.
Super. The original.
And number
Mario.
1 is Super Mario World. What do you have to say about that?
I think Harvest Moon should be number one.
I think that
What'd you
Jap
say?
piece of shit fucking. I think that Jap piece of shit fucking cashed in on Americans liking Italian plumbers. He's got like 1,000 fucking games about this
All right.
motherfucker, and it's all the same shit with a different
Now
wrapping.
we're changing. We're changing.
Well, hold up.
Segwaying.
Hold up.
You know, he said
Hold
he
up.
could make, you know, and it's a quote. They interviewed him and he said, and it was supposed to look Hiroshima fucker, whatever the fuck his name is.
He's dead, isn't he?
He goes Hiroshima Nagasaki is what he called him. No, remember
The guy who made Super Mario literally was commented and quoted saying that he could sell any fucking Super Mario game wrapped in any wrapping and it would make more money than any AAA rating game because families cash in on it.
Wow, see, he knows so much shit.
Yeah, out of the
What a
woodworks
scumbag.
here,
Like,
talking
fuck
about
that
fucking
Jap
facts.
piece of shit. I'm glad we bombed those motherfuckers. Like, I hope some of his ancestors died and it kept them from making another piece of shit like
Do you
him.
have chapstick in here?
Like, fuck that, dude.
Who you kissing?
It's around fire.
Like, who you kissing?
You know what's a natural chapstick? Actually, I'm not kidding you. If you take your nose grease. No, I'm being serious. If you
know
if you
what's
don't have it,
hilarious? You know
I'm
what's hilarious?
fucking serious.
I have some, but
He goes, Dante messaged me, he goes, what are you doing? I go, podcast and come over. I didn't think you were going to come over and he zips right over here.
I was at Walmart getting these.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had to leave earlier because I fucking, had to leave.
Oh, I
He
had to
couldn't
take my...
pull back in.
No, I
Well,
don't
he,
like- I
he
don't like
showed
pulling
up
back in.
earlier fucking sweating like he ran a fucking 10K.
Yeah, I worked all the way for 4 hours.
What did you do to your little knee?
Tore my MCL.
Easy, Sierra. Don't touch. Too hot to touch.
Listen,
Right, Sierra, over
fucking mediocre over here, bud.
there. Anyways, we're talking about wrestling.
We're talking
No,
about
you
gas.
can't. You can't just segue.
Segue into
No,
wrestling.
that's not how this
How about the
works. You
Hardy
can't
Boys?
just.
What do you want to talk
No.
about? You still
Where's
want,
Lita?
you still want to talk about video games?
I mean, I'm not off that gravy
we
train yet. We
reminisce
haven't
of
even.
What are we talking about now? What are you looking forward to? Okay, how about this?
I
I
want to
gotta.
talk about how them motherfuckers always cash in on customers and they build a fucking legacy like Halo and then end up like 343 Industries and completely fucking gas tank it and fucking empty it out
Well,
for
then-
everything it's worth and then fuck it up and turn it into a goddamn Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Advanced Warfare.
Well, then let me ask you, Dante. What do you? How do you feel about the next Halo game? What do you expect?
I'm not even gonna play it probably.
Lies.
You know, I'm gonna be in Florida working on Harley Davidson.
Lies.
Oh my God, you're
Oh,
gonna
but
be in
you,
Florida.
oh, but you can't play on the weekends with your boy.
Too
Are you
busy.
How dare you?
Bumblebee
How dare
tuna.
Lucky.
Play some video games with your boy when you have a little downtime.
Once I get my position afterwards, get a job in manufacturing, whatever the fuck,
We're going to Florida.
When you leaving?
probably late fall, early winter.
Don't be bum, man.
Yeah, that'll be a little bit sad.
Hey, did I tell you that?
How dare you?
We're going to Florida next summer. So
Yeah,
I'm not going to fucking Florida. I'm moving there someday, but I'm not going with you to Florida.
So can
Hang
I?
out with our shitty ass fucking
we're
family
not
members.
hanging out with them. We can hang out
Hey.
with
No, I'm gonna go back to Costa Rica. Fuck that.
So can I tell you that? So I went to visit my dad today, and
Oh,
we
God.
watched.
It's like, oh, Jake, back in
hold
my
on.
day, I used to fuck,
watch-
suck, fuck.
So we watched.
Jake, I'm Jeffrey Bryan, Motor Gibbs.
We wa-
That's what's on my thing.
I just want to reminisce of the old times.
And we're going to, if I can get a fucking word in,
Say
Evan.
it.
Just shut up.
Pussy.
You ain't gonna.
So we watched this comedian, Anthony Jeselnik, and if you,
God.
he's so fucking funny. And here's one of his jokes, and I have to say it. Do you guys have any kids? How many? I have one, and he has two. Okay. You guys ever done that thing where you go online and see how many sex offenders live around you? Isn't it crazy? Isn't it way more than you'd think? You think it might be like one or two. No. It's like chicken pox. I went online, 15 child molesters. 15 child molesters within 5 miles of my apartment. So why do we always have to meet at my place? I fucking love him.
We have one in our block.
Yeah, dude, have you ever done that? Gone online and seen the child, you can pull a red up the child molesters that are around you?
I'm just saying, why do we gotta meet at my place?
You never done that? No. Child molesters all over town. Like registered. We got one of those right over there.
He's not like, I've been to his house. He's not like a bad
Oh, wow, yeah, he's not like a bad guy, just
Like,
fucks kids.
65 years old.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. That's fucking scummy. I've been to his house, he's not a bad guy.
I'm from
The
his
fuck
granddaughter.
out of here.
He's
I don't give a
misunderstood.
fuck. Yeah,
He's
he's misunderstood.
He's misunderstood.
Patted me on the head.
Yeah, right. Slipped a little something into your fucking drink. Face down, ass up.
Fed me sugar cubes.
What are you looking for?
The cab, you can't just.
You had the cat.
I know we're in
ass.
Fulton, but I have.
Cap that ass,
I know
boy.
we're in Fulton, but I have
Talk shit
fucking.
about Fulton.
I'm excited for Halo. We're bringing Stack Like Pancakes back. Bug Nasty's coming
Until the
back.
fucking cows come home. I saw cows right over there in the corner when we
You
went to go get
have
some
no
food.
real resistance. Listen to me.
Hey.
Fuck you. Dude, you're in a position right now where you could just go do great at this tech school for biking and fucking play video games on the weekends. Well, no,
Can you
fuck.
get me like a cheap bike?
That sucks. I'm at work on the weekends. That's gonna change though soon.
Yeah. Hopefully, man. Just moonlight murder.
No, FedEx is moving to.
Can you bring a motorcycle over someday?
Yeah, I was supposed
Yeah,
to
can you
pick
give Sierra? Can you give Sierra a ride on the bike? She can feel important. Tell her when she's got a hunky ass boyfriend.
Yeah, I've run a
Takes her on bike
motorcycle
rides.
before. I've tried to drive.
Gives her a Long Island iced tea to walk on the beach.
Don't make fun of Long Island iced teas.
I don't like.
Yo, JK.
What's wrong? Wait. What's wrong with Long Island?
No,
Don't
I'm
make
just
fun.
saying.
Don't make
Jake,
fun of Long
remember
Island.
the time
That's
you?
my go-to fucking
No,
drink. You
don't-
realize that's one of the most.
Don't make fun
That's
of
one of the world's strongest.
Yes.
Made cocktails.
Yes.
Oh, it's not fucking
Yes,
different.
and it's not
And
that
it makes-
expensive.
No, and it comes from American culture.
Really, I didn't know that.
Long Island.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Fuck.
The
Listen,
the evidence. The evidence.
Listen, Jake came out one night. Remember when my old boss?
Yeah,
Terry
I go,
hooked you
hey
up?
Evan, you want to fit a 6-pack of Long Island's with me?
I'm bouncing one night, and my manager Terry goes, "That's your cousin?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Jake?" He goes, "I like him." So him and Jake start chatting. Dude, Terry hooked Jake up with like 3 Long Island iced teas in a row for free. Jake goes,
Well, I crush him.
Jake
It's
goes,
not even a fucking-
"Evan, Terry gave me a Long Island iced tea. There's like 7 shots of this
There's
thing."
like-
He was fucking. You want me to tell this? You want me to tell a funny story?
I want you to tell all the stories. That's
You
why
wanna
we're
tell-
here.
we're gonna tell all the
Tell all the stories.
So I started dating this broad, right, Dante?
Who was it? Give a name.
Nicole. I started dating Nicole, and we were.
Shout out to Nicole.
Yeah, shout out to Nicole if you're listening somewhere with your boyfriend that kind of looks like he'd be my twin. That's weird. Anyways, I'm dating Nicole. She's fine. Whatever. And yeah, and
What's your
so
Wi-Fi password?
Rudy dude ROOD.
Long dick.
Here you type it in. I've been drinking.
Long dick up my dung hole.
So I started dating this.
The
broad,
password
right?
is Ric Flair has more championships than Tom Brady.
It's ROODY DUDE 123.
I just typed it. That's weird.
So I started dating this girl Nicole, and she's gorgeous like Jake. Jake Knowles. Like she's like the
Oh, I
woman.
thought you were saying I thought you were
She's
saying I'm
gorgeous.
gorgeous.
No, like
dude,
she was the woman of my dreams.
that
when I was
compliment's gonna
dating
get me
her.
through the rest of this night.
She's gorgeous like Jake.
No, so
I thought the
So-
same thing.
I'm bouncing one night, and she was like,
Not bouncing.
"I want you." She's like, "I want you to stay the night with me." Blah blah blah. And I hadn't hooked up with her yet. I hadn't had sex with her yet. Nothing, right?
Sleep over in a while, yeah.
So she's like,
this is my
she's
favorite-
like, "I want."
Hooked up with her.
This is my favorite
No, I
fucking
didn't
story.
do anything with her that night.
This is how much
I
of a
hadn't had sex with her yet.
This is how much of a shithead human being
So
I
no,
was.
so
This is the
she
ultimate
invites me over to
shithead
stay
story.
at her apartment finally after me seeing her for weeks and weeks.
Fine.
Yeah, finally. And I get over there, we're like rolling around, making out, whatever. And all of a sudden my phone wouldn't stop ringing. And I'm like, who the fuck is calling me? And I was ignoring it. Then it stopped ringing for a while, and I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, God, I'm like, I can't believe I'm gonna have sex with this girl, right? Fucking no, because she was gorgeous, and I'm like, I have no business being between this girl's thighs. I'm fucking hideous, right? And I'm thinking I'm gonna get laid, right?
I could use a new pair of earmuffs.
So I start getting calls again. This motherfucker, it's Jake, right?
It's always
She
me.
goes,
It's always
Evan,
me.
just answer it. And I answer the phone. And we dropped him off. It was blizzarding.
Get it?
right?
I'm a shithead alcoholic.
No, it's great. This story's great. It's blizzarding out, right?
Was.
Middle of the winter.
Professional now.
Before I went to
Yeah,
apartment, he was
casual
drunk,
drinker
so
now.
we dropped him off at his friend. Hold on, we dropped him off at his friend's house, right?
7 and you're a cop.
Dropped
No,
him
I'm
off
not.
at his friend's house. He goes, I got a place to stay. I got a bed to sleep in, all this stuff, yada, yada, whatever, right? So I drop him off. I go to her place, and we're rolling around her bed, kissing, whatever.
Kissing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see her. I'm about to fuck her. And then
Wait,
Jake
break.
calls
Wait,
me.
break. The Boston Bruins lost the cup.
Who cares?
I'm going to shit on
So
everyone now.
Jake,
Oh, I'm so
finally,
fucking
Nicole goes, pick the phone up.
dead.
So I pick the phone up, and it's him. And he's going, dude, he's like, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to do, and all this stuff. And I'm like, what is the matter? We're both sitting there with him. He's on speaker, like we can both hear him. He goes, I thought I had a place to stay. He goes, but I don't. I'm outside. It's cold and all this stuff. He didn't have a coat. It's blizzarded out. So Nicole goes, oh my God, Evan. She's like, you got to go get him. And she goes, unless he wants to sleep on the floor, there's no place for him to stay. So I go, I'm going to go get him so he doesn't die in the cold in Oswego, right? And I go, I'm going to go home, sleep at home, unfortunately. I'm like, and then I'll come back tomorrow because we both had the day off.
I'll come back tomorrow and paint the
So
inside
I
of your
roll
walls.
up, dude. And he's fucking standing in it's blizzard. Like, you can't see 10 feet in front of you. Dude, he's just fucking standing, like, dressed like this, pretty much.
Dude, this is how I used to go out back in college.
Like,
I don't give
cargo pants and a shirt.
I don't fucking
it's
care.
blizzarded.
I don't care.
I pick him up, and the whole way home, he's just like, I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, Jake, if it was any, like, there's only a handful of people. I'm like, you have no idea. Like, I was about to do whatever. And you called me, and he's like, I'm so sorry. Then my mom didn't expect me to be home because I told mom I wasn't coming home, right?
He told mom to hear that.
Mom comes upstairs. Mom comes upstairs, and Jake and I are in bed right here just fucking sleeping together.
Like, oh, really?
Jake, you won't hit it, pussy?
Dude, it looks like a USB port.
You won't hit it.
looks like
You
a
won't
thumb
download
drive.
that? You won't download that?
No, I'm gonna fucking. I have a paper.
No, so my mom goes. My mom comes upstairs. This is years ago. My mom comes upstairs and goes,
I got that new vape.
"What are you guys doing here? He and I are sleeping right here together, like curled up." Mom goes, Mom goes, "I thought you were coming home." I go, "Oh," and I told her what happened, this and that. And then Nicole thought it was so funny. She's like, "Your cousin Jake's so cute," and all this stuff. And I'm just like, well.
Nope. I think the next day I'm like, hey.
Make no mistake, after a week, Daddy got up in that.
Congrats, big boy.
He goes.
Sounds like you went to a blow dart competition. The way you made those noises.
I was like, just like the cat. You remember Scary Movie? The cat Scary Movie? That's how it was. I was like,
So some of the funniest stories.
what other stories do you remember? We have so many stories.
When you weren't drinking, and I would,
back when
and
I didn't drink. No,
and I would just do
drink.
the most fucked up shit in the world because I was drinking. Like
Yeah.
that time that guy wanted to fight Cece.
Oh, that shit was funny. So I didn't drink at the time, right? Remember my friend Chad Cooper, little CC?
Oh, yeah.
Chad Coop's my boy.
Me,
The only other Bills fan
CC
in
and
New
Jake,
York.
we go out one night, right? What?
You talk shit about
Oh, yeah, the Bills suck dick. Anyways.
Okay, Chad Johnson having a
Oh,
fat head on
yeah.
your wall, fucking
Yeah,
pink ass.
yeah, suck it. Anyways.
Cowboys.
Jake, get out of here with that shit. Don't be posting shit about me.
You
I've already recorded you guys.
fucking posted shit about me, asshole.
Anyways, so let's be honest, Jake. Let's be honest right now. Don't fuck around. There's nothing wrong with it. It's fine.
I'm gonna fuck around for a little bit after. 'Cause I know what you're
it's
gonna
okay.
say.
Just be honest, because I'm about to talk very highly of you right now. So you need to let me talk shitty about you
He's about to.
till I talk highly about you.
He's about to break me down so he can build me back up.
It's phenomenal, man.
He's about to
Let's be
break me
honest.
down so he can build me back up.
Yeah, so I can build you
Let me
up.
break you down to build
Let's
you
be
back
honest. In our tag team relationship growing up, I was the tough guy.
Wasn't the greatest. Was not I.
I was the tough guy.
There's room
I was
for
the one
improvement.
getting in fights. I was the one picking fights, and you were always like, "No, don't fight." Right? So let's be honest.
I fight with my brain.
I love
It
Jake.
was always only us, though.
I used to fight with my
Jake,
brain. Fight with my brain.
dude, when it came to fucking fights and shit, Jake
Hated
was
it.
out. Jake hated it.
I hated it. I hated
Remember the time we almost got jumped and Johnny saved me
I hated confrontation.
on the railroad track?
I don't know why. I'm not gonna lie.
Remember that?
Not gonna
almost
lie.
got
I
jumped
hate
by
it.
6 kids. Jake was gonna let me get my ass beat.
Don't
on the
fucking
railroad
lie
track.
like that.
Don't
Don't
shit.
fucking
No,
lie
I feel
like
like if
that.
they would have really jumped me,
You're
we
a
would have
piece
fought.
of shit for
No,
So
fucking
I'm about to
lying like
build
that.
you up. I'm
You're
about to build you up,
You're
though.
a piece of shit for lying
No,
like that.
I'm about to build you up though. So one
Okay,
night,
well, you better build me up big time there,
one
buttercup.
night, so one night,
You're a fucking piece of shit.
dude, fuck you.
You're a
one
fucking
night,
piece of shit.
One night,
Oh,
we all go out. My buddy Cece's like 5'5", tiny.
like
Like,
But
when
he
you
was
see
fucking-
him,
he was-
he's tough as nails. But when you see him, you think you could fucking walk all over him.
Shout out to CC.
Shout
I
out
miss
to
you.
CC.
I love
CC.
you. Go Buffalo.
He's alive.
He's still with us.
No, so-
He's still with us.
So we go out. We
CC,
go
I
out.
love you. Go Buffalo.
We go out, and I didn't drink at the time, so I was like always the designated babysitter. I just kept an eye on everyone. Jake and Cece are like dancing, getting drunk, all stuff.
Dude, when I drank, man.
Jake went outside. He went out the back entrance of Hurricanes.
Hurricane, yeah.
He's outside already. Now there's an exit to Hurricanes. It's a long ass hallway. So when the night ends, everyone files out. I wasn't paying attention, and Cece walked ahead of me. So there's like 30 people between me and Cece. All I see
And
is
he says, "We're the
Cece
drunk ones."
bumps into someone. Next thing I know, 5 dudes surrounding Cece, and they're all about to fucking jump him. And Cece's like, "Oh, these guys like I'm gonna beat your ass, all shit." So now I'm like fighting through people because I'm getting ready to fucking fight these dudes. Right as I get up there, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to fucking start hitting these dudes. I get up there out of nowhere. It's like a scene in a movie. The biggest kid, I was about to fuck crack this dude. Out of nowhere, Jake goes, bumps. Jake comes out of nowhere. I'm outside. bumps into me and pushes me out of the way, takes the biggest dude and goes, slams him up against the wall. I've never seen him act like this before.
It's the courage,
we've
man.
known each other since we were this big.
Cheers to the courage.
I've never seen him act like this before. He takes the biggest dude, throws him against the wall. The dude puts his hands up, and Jake just points in this dude's face. And it was enough to get the dude to put his hands down. Jake goes, "You don't fucking want it with us, right?" And
I could have picked a better fucking phrase. I chose like the 1940s phrase. Listen here, buddy. You don't fucking want
Listen
to.
here, Buster.
Dante, listen to me.
All right, pal.
Okay, Buster.
Listen here, guy.
Dante,
You're gonna die, guy.
listen to me. If you're me and I'm him,
Damn nincompoop.
if you're me,
You cotton-headed nitty muggins, you're
Hold
gonna
on.
get it.
hold on,
You're gonna get it.
hold on. If you're me
I'm
and I'm
fucking
Jake,
done.
he points and goes, "You don't fucking want it with us, dude." And he goes like this to me. "We're fucking bad dudes. We'll fuck you up right here, right now," and all this stuff. And I'm just like, "Yeah, let's go," right? Because I'm down to fight whenever. And I'm just like,
Jake's
yeah.
Jake's
I'm
never
like,
down to
and then
fight.
basically I was just like, "Touch my fucking friend again. Let's go," right? And Jake was in this kid's face, and I was just like, "All right, Jake." I'm like, "Okay, let's go."
Afterwards, we
Jake and
went
I
to-
were gonna fight these 5 dudes. They didn't want it.
We
with
went
us,
to
dude.
dude. We went to Wan Zones. We celebrated the.
Dude, that shit was great. Yo,
It was
I
fun,
swear
man.
to you. Now, could we have fought those 5 dudes at once and maybe won? Possibly.
I wouldn't have felt
but
anything.
your seriousness,
I wouldn't have felt. I wouldn't have felt the thing.
your seriousness,
I wouldn't have
dude,
felt
you
the thing.
scared the shit out of those kids. And
what it's all
Cece, my
about.
buddy Cece's so drunk, he's just like, "Oh, what's going on?" He doesn't even know what's going on. We're ready
That's
to
how I
fight to
was.
the death over him. Dude, it was so great. He bumps me out of the way. "You don't want it with us, dude. We're fucking bad dudes. We'll fuck you up." And I was just like, "All right, Jake."
Meanwhile,
I'm like, all I gotta do is throw my hands. I don't even gotta talk.
Afraid of you.
I'm like, I don't even gotta talk. Just punch people.
highlight today.
Dude, you gotta admit that was G shit. And Cece's so drunk, he just.
I was hammered.
Like,
I was hammered. I remember
dude,
it.
that's one of my favorite stories of all time. "You don't want it with us. We're bad dudes."
Yeah,
I'm like,
who
"Bad dudes."
who the fuck did I think I was saying some shit like that? Like I had no business saying that at all.
Dude, it was great.
Cheers to the liquid courage.
It was like a scene. Like right as I got there, you like hip checked me out of the way.
Wow.
And shoved the dude against the wall. "You don't want it with us. We're fucking the Macho Man.
Just saying, man, I got you for 3 minutes. I got you for 3 minutes.
The cream of the crop.
3 minutes of playtime.
Snap into a Slim Jim going in.
Yo.
For the mega powers that be, I'm gonna drop this super elbow right through your fucking
No, what was the
sternum.
girl? What was the girl with the me and Elizabeth?
No,
It was Elizabeth.
me and gorgeous George.
No, who was the broad that was with him?
Well, he had a few
You
of them.
told me Elizabeth she wouldn't be hurt. And I look over at Elizabeth is on the ground. "Hogan, you told me she wouldn't be hurt."
The mega when the mega
The
powers
Macho Man,
when the
Randy
mega
Savage.
powers broke up, and that's a great segue, YouTubers,
like,
into
"You
the
told
100th
me."
greatest wrestler of all time.
You told me Elizabeth would never be in harm's way. Remember that thing?
I remember it.
So funny.
I remember it a little bit.
Dante, did you watch wrestling back in the day?
Yeah, a little bit with my aunt.
WWF.
Dude,
They were obsessed with it. Used to have tapes
We used to have wrestlers in
to
the
watch.
ring.
Record, obsessed with it. My brothers, well, when they were still there, were into it.
yeah, when they were still there.
So you said I can't play music, but can I
You
sing?
can't.
But can I
You can
sing?
sing.
Okay.
What's that one song you guys used to sing?
Which one?
I have a.
Oh, I got it.
I
Lick
heard,
my ass, lick my ass, lick my ass, and shit in my mouth.
no, I had a video of you guys singing one.
You know what this
Oh,
dude, you want to hear something? You think you're fucked up with your farts? You know what this dude does to me on a weekly basis?
I know. I don't know why I'm not brewing right now.
You know what this dude does to me on a weekly basis?
So fucking mad.
Dante will go to the bathroom in a public place or at his home, and he'll take a Snapchat photo of his feet and his underwear pulled down,
Well, yeah.
like letting me know he's shitting.
well, I do the same thing, but I stand up and I
you
take a
make
picture
me
of
no. You make me want to drive to your home and fucking smack the shit out of you.
I used to get
Jake
so
will
mad
take
when
a photo
you
of his
fart.
fucking shit and send it to me.
Have you seen
It makes me want to
ratemypoop.com?
drive to Maine and smack the fucking taste out of his mouth.
Have you seen ratemypoop.com?
Jake, shut the fuck up. Anyways,
I'm just saying I have a few submissions.
so I have a list here.
Top 10.
I have a few submissions.
I'm in the top
You're a
10.
fucking beast, dude. You're fucking so gross.
I got a few submissions.
So I have a list up, and we're gonna segue into the
No, we're
rest.
gonna go to top
What
10.
the fuck is... Why is that?
We're segueing here. Shut up.
I don't know why
You're
Big
lucky
Show's
you're in here.
Okay, there's a reason
This
why
is mine, right?
Big Show needs
Big
to
Show
go.
sucked.
No, he needs to.
Welcome to fight.
Damn!
I met him in
Can
Afghanistan.
you...
Christian sucks.
Lita!
Don't
Lita.
fucking. No, he was.
Yo.
Batista!
Remember when
Matt
Madge and
Hardy.
Lita did that shit where they got under
that
the
was-
blankets and the bed and the
Yeah,
ring?
the sex scene. She had a
Yeah,
she had a
dude.
she had a titty pop out. She's actually going to the New York
I
State
stuck
Fair
my
this year.
finger in a girl once.
She had a. Wow. She. You got the Jimmy Carr laugh.
Yo, back when Jake.
No. Absolutely not.
Yo, that's fucking
Absolutely
funny,
not.
dude.
So Lita, she's gonna be at the New York State
Fuck
Fair.
Lita. Jake, who are your favorite wrestlers?
The Rock.
No, not The Rock.
Oh my god, he's...
I like The Rock, but Evan and I, he likes The Rock. I was always a Stone Cold guy.
I love them both, but The Rock's my favorite.
Well, I like them both, but Stone Cold is my all-time favorite. The reason why, because
What?
he didn't take shit from anybody. Like, I know as a
What?
character, playing a character, but I
Did you
love
like
it.
Dante?
But growing up, did we know that it was...
Do you have any wrestlers you liked back in the day?
No.
Yeah.
No, at the time, no. I thought,
In
like,
my opinion, Shawn Michaels is the greatest wrestler of all
The Hardy
time.
Boys are my fave.
I fucking love
I'm not
Jeff
talking
Hardy.
about my favorites.
I love Jeff Hardy. You know why?
Shawn Michaels is the greatest wrestler in the history of wrestling.
Sorry, you can't tell us why.
Change my mind.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah, I want to hear it. Why?
Shawn Michaels is the greatest wrestler in the history of wrestling. A multiple-time champion, an actually amazing technical wrestler, was charismatic.
He was better when
Everyone you could ever think of was handsome.
When he
the
left.
women loved him. He was amazing. His character, his shtick, the sweet chin. I think I can, I know I'm sexy. All that shit, dancing.
So
shit,
when
dude.
Shawn Michaels-
was the
so
fucking
when
man.
Shawn Michaels
swag, he was the swag master before swag was even a word.
when he reinvented himself, that's when he became good. But before
like
that,
DX?
no. Before, when he got injured, he was all fucked up on pills. He was an asshole. Dude, don't talk to me about. Don't talk to me about.
pills.
Don't
Tell
talk.
us.
He had a back injury. Don't talk
What
about
does that
wrestling.
have to do with his greatness, though?
He was fucked up. So there was a time period where, like, okay, so here's the Attitude Era. He was an asshole. He didn't want to give it the chance. Listen, don't say a fucking word for 5 minutes. He didn't want to. You either. He didn't want to. He didn't want to give up the championship because he knew that, like, he wanted to be the top guy and he was fucking just being that person. He didn't want to give up the rank. He didn't want to give it up. And when he had to, he gave it up to Stone Cold because it was necessary evil. But here's the thing: he was so like his back was so fucked up. If you watch any of Shawn Michaels' promos back in like the heart of the Attitude Era, they're trash. He's slurring his words. He's fucked up. He became the greatest of all time when he reinvented himself. When he left for a while and he came back, that's when he became great. That match with The Undertaker, I get hard every time I watch it, and I've only watched it a handful of
This
times.
is a super
6 to
stupid
midnight.
story,
6 to
but I
midnight.
keep thinking of it. What's the army food called?
MREs.
Okay, remember when Johnny came home? This is
Our cousin Juan was in the
this is
military for 10
stupid.
years.
This is so stupid. But remember, there was pound cake.
Oh, yeah. Your
Jake's
dad.
was not sharing it with nobody.
Your dad's like, Jake, this pound cake second to none, Jake. Jake, is that right shit?
You know,
Who made this? Is
what's
this Betty
fucked
Crocker,
up?
Jake?
What's fucked up is I think I got that from because I'll order a large pizza and my wife will be like, "Can I have some?" I'm like, "No," and it's wrong, and I know it's wrong.
Dude, it's so crazy. Jake's fucking married.
Remember his
How
wedding?
wild is
Yeah,
that? Yo,
dude.
that wedding was off the
That
chain.
was mine and Evan's first
A lot,
birthday
too
together.
much crying.
I have.
Why the fuck
Way
does
too
everyone?
much crying.
Why the
you
fuck?
cried so much.
Because I want the party to end.
When we were
I'm like,
leaving-
oh,
This
the
dude
D.
cried
When
I'm like the
we
for
D.
the last 2 hours of
When
his
we
life.
left, you didn't want us
Last
to leave. You just kept hugging Evan.
Remember
crying.
when you and Abby fell down and shit?
Yeah,
That shit was
Yeah.
because
fucking-
you guys fucking left, so that's the reason why he fell down.
I can't wait till
You guys
Dante
left.
gets married someday, dude. I'm gonna be his best man. I'm just gonna be like, he's an alright guy. He's a swell guy. He's a cool guy.
I think
He's a coolie guy.
I'll be dead before then.
He's an alright guy.
Been married.
I'll tell you right now, get married.
been married.
It's the best thing ever.
I've already been married.
Ew, you have.
Yep. Didn't work out.
So anyway, Shawn Michaels, not the greatest of all time.
Anyway.
He just goes. Shawn Michaels is the greatest wrestler of all time. I wanted to be Shawn Michaels when I was a kid. I was like, oh, these bitches love him. They just fucking screaming and shit.
No, he wasn't the
My
best.
favorite wrestlers of all time.
He was
The Rock is one of them.
You
Shawn
know
Michaels
who's
one. Ric Flair. Ric Flair are the best promos. I spent more money in bars all over the world on spilled liquor than you made all year. Woo! You ask me how I can afford the jet flying, limousine riding. Woo! I'm having a hard time keeping these alligators on the ground. Ric Flair. Woo! What was the shit the bitches used to say?
Remember that.
Ric Flair used to be like, "What time is it, ladies?" or something. Ladies would be like, "Flair time" or some shit. I forget what they used to say. The whole crowd would say at the same time. Ric Flair had the best promos when he's like,
no.
he goes, "The best dressed man, the best looking man."
You know
He
the
goes,
promos, dude? Hitler.
Did you say that?
the best one is
Oh,
when
wait
he
a
goes, when everyone knows wrestlers are on steroids, right?
Who said the first million was the hardest? Was it Hitler?
Oh, wow. When Ric Flair goes, he's jacked out of his mind back when he's in his early 30s, and he goes, all the ladies, he goes, want to know what's causing all this. He goes, certified, all beef products, all men. Ric Flair and all this shit. It's like, yo, you're on steroids, bro. That shit was so fucking funny. Ric Flair was the man, too. This is random. Remember that dude Steve Blackman? He was a hardcore champ for a long time.
Yeah, he's a martial artist.
Dude, he used to fuck people up. Remember when Shane O'Mac used to just jump off the Titantron like it was no big deal?
Well, he got hit with a kendo stick in the small of his back, and that caused him to fucking... Wrestling's
How about
real.
this?
You know who's the best? You know who's the best?
Wrestling's real.
Jimmy the King was the best wrestler of all time. Jimmy King!
How about you give us a big O?
How about you give us a big O?
He goes, how about this? Go get my damn beer, you freaking moron. Yo, that movie's
He's
great.
crushing Miller High Life.
Remember, he goes, you gotta reach inside your soul. He goes like, this is the guy. And he goes, you broke my butterfinger, baby. And he goes, butterfinger. He takes it from and throws it.
Get in the van now, okay? He's walking off screen and just looking at his butterfinger in the air. He's like, can we scroll down? I don't want to see Michael B.S. Hayes. Although he did help the Hardy
Iron
Boys.
Sheik.
Fuck the Iron Sheik.
Dude,
Jimmy
oh, that's what I was
Snuka.
gonna say.
Jimmy Snuka was all
You know who used to
fucked
scare
up.
the shit out of me when I was a child?
Kane.
Kane scared the fucking shit out of me, dude. The big red machine.
Dude, when he made his debut, that's gotta be Kane. Thanks, Vince McMahon.
When I was 8 years old,
I had no fucking idea.
I would watch Monday Night Raw, and all of a sudden you'd hear Kane would come walking down. He scared the shit out of me with his flames and shit. Because you want to know why? I never seen a dude that big be that athletic and scary and move the way Kane did. Kane and The Undertaker, they're both fucking 6'10". They could run, jump off the top rope. They moved like they were small guys. Kane was athletic as fuck, dude. He scared the shit out of me. With that mask, never talking. Remember, he'd come down and he'd go, bam, the pyro go boom up in the air.
Hands go down, pyro goes up.
Dude.
I go from 6 to midnight. It was a great night.
Dude, Kane was.
I've got a name that I think is one of the best wrestlers of all time, and you're not even gonna fucking see it coming.
Randy Orton.
Fuck him. William Regal.
Get the fuck out of here, William Regal. He's a fucking scumbag.
Watch, I guarantee you he's top 20. I guarantee you he's top 20. Go down the list. China.
Jake, you want to know what's funny? Jake, I guarantee you, I'll tell you this right now.
She could bench press a Cadillac 117
I
times.
can tell you right now that when Jake thinks of China, he just thinks about the porn she did with X-Pac.
It was the most fucked up shit I've ever seen.
I love X-Pac. X-Pac. Fuck you.
For such a small dude, he had...
Scott Steiner was the man.
Yo, X-Pac's dick was so big you had to fast forward it to see it all.
Dante, I gotta show you this some night. So, Scott Steiner. Jake, did I ever show you the workout video he made? He made his own workout DVD called The Freak Show.
All my freaks out there, holler if you hear me.
And he's got a bunch of hot bitches with him in the weight room, and he goes, it's so funny, the beginning of it, he goes, first thing we're going to work on is, we're going to work out our back. Your back can never be too big. He goes, when you work out with me, he goes, your back's gonna be so big. He goes, you gotta walk sideways to get through the fucking door and all this shit, dude. I was dying laughing. He's doing squats with bitches on his shoulder, and he's like doing bicep curls with like logs of wood, and he's turning to the bitches. He goes, whew. He goes, it's a freak show in here. Dude, it's fucking funny. You've never seen that shit?
No, I don't want to watch it.
You gotta see his face. He's got like a fucking log with women at the end of the log, and he's squatting, and you can see his face. He's so excited that he's working out in front of these broads. Dude, that shit's so funny. Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump. He was on everything under the sun, dude. His arms were unreal. Let's see. Yo, fuck you, Jake. William Regal's at 70.
What the
Don't
fuck?
come at me with this fucking William
No.
Regal shit.
That's bullshit.
How he's even on this list, you know? Yo, Trish Stratus, she had titty banging titties, dude.
Yeah, but she got rid of
Is she
him.
the blonde?
Trish Stratus had some titties.
Lita always had the feet.
Her titties might have been a target.
Probably fake, so don't count.
Trish Stratus was hot.
They look like scones.
Yo, Scott Hall, Razor Ramon.
Fuck Scott Hall.
Fuck you. Yeah, there he is. Chris Benoit off in his fucking family and shit.
Rest in peace, man. Goldberg.
Okay, we need to talk about Bill Goldberg. So we need to talk about
Why
Bill
is he number
Goldberg for a
60
second.
though?
So
Doesn't make any
because
sense.
outside of just being a physical fucking beast, he
Jeff
wasn't that
Hardy
great of a
beat
wrestler.
Goldberg. That's all that matters.
So
Oh my
Goldberg,
God, he's at 59. That's not even.
Bill
I
Goldberg is one of
love-
my favorite wrestlers of all time. Not because he was that great of a wrestler, he wasn't that great of an actor, none of that shit. It's because, in my opinion, hands down, Bill Goldberg is the best athlete, and he was the best freak of nature in wrestling. The shit he used to do to dudes, he could pick up any dude, didn't matter. Big Show, Kevin Nash, anyone. That one-handed jackhammer.
The jackknife.
The
jackhammer.
The
Yeah, you're
jackhammer,
right.
and he would just pick up Kevin Nash like he's not 6'10", 300 pounds, and spin with him, and then just fucking slam him to the floor, dude.
That
Goldberg
picture
was a fucking
That
animal.
picture right there is when he won the he was already the U.S. champion, and then he won the world title from Hulk Hogan in Georgia, in the Georgia Dome, where he's from.
Well, as far as a well-rounded wrestler, he shouldn't be. Like, he's in the top 10 because he had like one of the biggest streaks of being the champion.
176.
He's not
now.
that well-rounded of a wrestler, but hands down,
He can cut a promo.
no one could manhandle a human being physically the way that man could manhandle. No one. Not Brock Lesnar. Not Batista.
Hold
no.
on,
Fuck
hold
that.
on.
Brock, not Bill Goldberg.
Brock.
Ass raped people. Bill Goldberg. It didn't matter who you were. He ran through you. He picked you up.
Brock
Slammed you.
Lesnar.
Yeah, Brock, the F5. I can do the F5 to fucking Dante if you let me. It's not a hard move. Bill
He
Goldberg
wouldn't-
used to pick dudes up with one arm like this and spit. He jackhammered Big Show.
All right, go to 59.
That's all you need to know.
Go to-
Rikishi, the big fat guy with like the thong.
Yeah, sir. You probably want him
What did he
certain.
call
Go to 59. Go to my boy.
You like Jeff Hardy? Yeah,
I
dude.
fucking
Swanton
love Jeff
Bomb,
Hardy.
bro. Oh,
Don't
Hart's
even-
pussy.
Ravishing,
Yeah,
Rick,
Ravishing
Rude
Rick Rude.
can get fucked.
Dante, what would your wrestling name be if you were a
He's
wrestler?
such a cunt.
What would your wrestling
Rob
name
Van Dam was
How
a
is
G.
RVD 55?
He should be like 25.
Fuck you.
Mine would be.
Fuck you.
Gold Dust.
Fuck Gold
I'm
Dust.
fucking done.
Dude, I hate when he used to do this. The fuck? What
AJ Styles, how is he on here?
I don't remember.
do you mean? How he's pretty talented.
Jake the Snake, Robert.
Coke, Eddie Guerrero.
Hey, mamacita, babo, tell me what's happening, baby. Well, you know, I say, well, you know.
That guy, right?
Yeah, he had a heart attack. He died. Probably. Is it coke or steroids or both?
I think it was a combination of both, dude. There's no way he wasn't on roids.
Dory.
Remember we started dating China, according to the story? Mamacita.
Latino heat.
Let's see what else.
Mr. Perfect can get fucked. Rey Mysterio? Yeah, I like him. Wait,
There you go, CM Punk.
Fuck CM
He can't
Punk.
fight to save his life. But
Yeah,
he's
fuck
not-
CM Punk. Brock Lesnar, a monster.
He's a bitch.
A fucking monster.
How is
Fuck
Edge 24?
Fuck Edge. I hate
How
him.
is Edge 24?
I hate Edge because he ruined Matt Hardy's life.
Yo, okay, so can we
He
talk about Triple H
needs
for a
to
second?
he needs to retire.
Okay, that's fine.
From the ring.
You know what's funny, though?
He needs to retire.
I hated Triple H, but
he
he
was
started
such
to
a bad-
grow on me.
He was such a good
I
bad
started
guy.
to love Triple H for being a bad guy. Remember you take dudes down and you do that punch where you just barely skids
Go.
them? Dude, Triple H, the pedigree, that move is fucking awesome. I
You have
hated
no-
Triple H at first.
You have no chance of breaking on the pedigree.
Dude, I loved Triple H after a while. I just wanted to see Triple H do some scummy shit. Just cry to the boss, screw people over, all kinds of shit. Fuck Stephanie McMahon. She was Stephanie McMahon.
I love Stephanie
I'm
McMahon.
fuck, take
Don't say
that shit
that.
down.
I love Stephanie McMahon.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know who that is because I don't watch wrestling.
He's
He's like a swimmer.
Daniel Bryan's an
Kurt
underdog.
Angle. 18.
I love Kurt Angle.
Yo, Kurt Angle. Remember the
And
match?
this is Pittsburgh, PA. Fucking crowd goes wild.
Remember the match where Kurt Angle wrestled
Shane McMahon
Shane
at
and
King
he
of the
had to throw him
Ring?
through the glass?
At King of the Ring?
Did you see the interview he did where he talks about
I did,
what was
actually.
going on with that? So
Yeah.
Kurt Angle had a match with fucking the boss's son there,
Shane.
And there's a part
Shane.
where he has to give him a German suplex through the glass, right? And they were so beat up leading into it. This is an
But the
interview
glass
with us.
wouldn't break,
So
everybody.
he goes to give him a German suplex through the glass, right? He does it, dude. He throws him, and he doesn't go through it. And dude, if you watch the video, Shane McMahon goes headfirst in the glass. It doesn't break, and he
That's
just
whiskey.
goes. So people can say what they want about these wrestlers, dude. That shit's painful. He goes to throw Shane through the glass. He hits the glass head first, dude. It doesn't break. It doesn't break, and then he goes straight down on his head. Right? So now Kurt Angle's worried that, like, Shane's, like, injured, and Shane's laying on the ground and just goes, throw me through it again to him. And he goes, throw you through it again. He goes, just do it. And he picks him up and finally throws him through the glass. Dude, some of those dudes are so tough. What are you doing, Jake?
He's so gay.
He's a goofball.
Yo, don't fucking...
Tips the bottle over and dances.
Randy
Orton-
Sarah, this is
Listen.
Pride. This is Pride Month, okay? Don't fucking disrespect the gays like that. You fucking gay.
Anyways,
Oh my
Randy Orton.
No.
How is he 17? Let's be real here.
Yo, I heard that he was in the Marines and he went AWOL.
You hear that, dude? He was in the military.
No,
when-
I'm being serious. Like I heard, like,
I know,
like,
don't
like
these dudes are fucking
I heard back in the day,
retarded.
like.
Too cool.
Nah, he's
So let
just-
me tell you
I'm just
about-
happy he's here chilling with us.
So
man.
let me tell you about Randy Orton.
What about him?
He's number 17. Let's move on.
How?
I don't.
He doesn't want to talk about it. Move on.
don't
What about
fucking
Bret the Hitman Hart punching the boss in the face?
He spat in the boss's
Sour
face.
Graves. No, I thought he hit him.
No, he spat in his
Oh,
face.
what a pussy. Mick Foley, baby.
He deserves to be number fucking 15.
Did you ever see that match where Mick Foley was in Japan before he came to WWF and they lit him on fire?
No.
People don't know about that shit. That was the craziest wrestling match ever. His opponent threw him onto this exploding bed of tacks
You
and
remember-
they lit him on fire.
You remember when I thought that it was a good idea to get more liquor?
Yeah.
You're glad you didn't.
Drink more, bitch. Why?
Don't fucking peer pressure me into drinking more. You need to keep
Listen,
up.
we're bad dudes in here, dude. If you can't
We're
handle
bad
us
dude-
being
we're
bad
bad-
dudes like in here, like,
you get-
This be like a Thursday.
If you can't handle me and my whiskey, Dick, then you don't. Then you don't deserve
well,
me.
I'm happy that you're drinking a lot now, so I don't feel something when we go to bed at night.
I know we're fucking grown ass men, and I still go to bed with you. every time I'm over here.
Listen,
Every time I'm over here.
I might have
It's
slept.
on fucking.
Listen,
You're
I
not
might
gonna
have
get it,
slept.
Sierra. Fuck you.
I hate sleeping next to people. Like, even when I have a girlfriend,
for
I fucking hate it. I think I might have slept. I think I might have. Jake and I are grown ass men.
I'm pushing 28 years old. I sleep in the same bed as you. What the fuck is that about?
So what?
I get drunk like I'm. I get drunk like.
Jake and the best part is
I get drunk
Jake and
like
Jake and I don't even go head to feet. We just go the same way.
No, dude, we go nut to butt.
Not the butt.
We go nut to
Nut
butt
to
every
butt.
night. Nut to butt every night.
I think I've slept more in bed with Jake than I've slept with women.
Well, we all grew up with each other, so.
I think I've slept with you more than I've had hot meals. If I'm being honest.
You should tell Mary I'd be like, I've slept in bed more with Evan than you.
It was always
It's already the truth.
She'd be like, no, I don't fucking want to.
Kids.
Chris Jericho deserves to be top 10.
Does he, though?
Yeah.
Does he deserve to be top 10?
Yeah, and here's why.
Y2K, break the walls down.
He can get anything over on the crowd. The list of Jericho is fucking stupid, but it's funny as shit.
Remember the old wrestling video game when he was first on the wrestling? It was the WCW wrestling video game. And remember when you would put the cursor on the character and they would say some shit? Like, you put the cursor on Macho Man and he'd be like, oh yeah, you want to win this game, you pick the Macho Man, the cream of the crop, right? if you switch it to Jericho, he'd be like, listen, if you pick me, he goes, you will never, ever lose this game again. And I picked him. When he said that, I was like, yeah, I'll take Chris Jericho.
So
I
the
don't
reason
know,
why
how's he 13?
no, he needs to be top 10. And here,
Look at him.
and like I
He's got a
said,
dad bod out here
I
wrestling,
have a quick
dude.
question on change the subject. You don't consistently drink the same alcohol. Do you try different ones all the time?
What, Sierra? What the fuck are you
dude,
talking
she
about?
gave you a little bit of attitude when she
Yeah,
said
what
that
the-
too. She
what?
said,
Get yourself together. You've had one beer. What?
Oh, fucking come again, bud. Because I'll
Tell me.
Yeah, bud.
The question. What's the
Yeah,
question
bud.
again?
Have you bought that before?
What, this?
The beer.
The
High
beer?
Life?
The beer right there.
Yeah, I'm not a beer snob. It's cheap. Why?
Oh, I was just wondering. Typically, people stick to the same stuff. I just didn't know if you were.
I don't care.
right,
Whatever
okay.
beer's on sale, I buy it because beer's fucking trash.
That's good. But anyways, move on.
Says Evan as he takes another sip. Ew.
Yeah, I've had it. It's not that good.
That's for people playing
so
golf.
you were gonna say about Trish Jericho?
Meanwhile,
Tris Jericho? You said Tris Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
he's
Anyway,
shivering.
no.
Break the walls down.
No, seriously, every time he goes out with a fucking injury or whatever, he comes back.
He just goes. So Chris
Every
Jericho.
single time that he leaves for like 6 months, whatever, he comes back, he reinvents himself, and he comes up with like a new thing, his new shtick, and it always wins a crowd over. And people have. I'm telling you,
I mean, I love Chris Jericho, but top 13.
that list of Jericho thing is fucking hilarious.
Roddy Piper. Ooh yeah.
Man.
Ooh, the cream of the crop.
I love the way that he did his elbow drop.
the Macho Man.
He put his elbow down to his belly button
Yeah.
and he driving into someone's like.
Ooh yeah.
It was amazing.
So you want to know what's crazy
great
about the
every
Macho
time.
Man? If
time
you've ever
was
heard
off.
anyone talk about the Macho Man, he stays the Macho Man no matter what's going on. They said like whether he's home with his family,
he went to TNA
at
wrestling.
work, in this office, or if he's like anything. He's the Macho Man. He's the Macho Man all the time. Dante, you remember back?
Oh
When
fuck!
was- remember-
I know who number one's gonna fucking
No, when
be.
was this? Remember when they had that thing, Dante, where it was popular, where they were like, the rapture was coming. People, all the religious zealots really thought that like it was like.
The end of 2012.
Remember, it was
right?
2012.
Was it 2012?
What, Y2K?
No, 2012, 2013, where the religious zealots tried to say,
2012?
yeah, the rapture was coming. They really thought the rapture was coming. They were like, oh, you know, the God's coming, we're all going to die. The world was going to end on this day, right?
Yep.
My buddy and I were running around to people, telling people that the raptor was coming as a joke, not the rapture. We're like, the raptor is coming, saying that like a velociraptor was coming, and he was gonna, and all this stuff, blah blah blah, right? The day the rapture was supposed to happen, and according to us, the raptor was coming. The day that happened was the day Macho Man died, because he's dead now. And then after that, we ran around telling everyone that Macho Man sacrificed himself to save us from the raptor. That's what we were going around telling everyone. He died the day that everyone was supposed to die, supposedly.
Yo, he died for
Macho Man saved our life, dude.
Macho Man died for our sins.
You remember that shit, though, right?
Yeah.
People were making it act like these religious people were act. Jake, I fucking hate you. Anyways,
Macho Man
Macho
died
Man-
for our sins.
nothing needs to be said about the Macho Man. Fucking a legend. Some of the best promos ever.
Yo, that smells like actual baby diapers.
Andre the Giant.
No,
Yeah. Sting. Sting was a G.
when he reinvented himself.
Hulk Hogan. Let's be real here. Can we talk about Hulk Hogan for a second? I think Hulk Hogan's overrated. I don't know about you. I don't think that he was that compelling of a character. It was back at the time in like the fucking 70s and the 80s where everyone was like, America, America, America. And he's like, well, I'm standing next to a mountain. All this shit's like,
What the fuck was what?
just think
What?
that- I think he was overrated, dude. I don't think
Just
he's.
make a Jimi Hendrix reference.
That was his song. Remember, Jake? Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't know you know the lyrics.
Well, I was playing it in my truck a while ago, so.
That was his song for the longest time. Hulk Hogan was overrated. How is your special move a fucking leg drop from the ground? If Hulk Hogan slammed me to the floor, ran up and dropped the leg drop, I would get up and punch him in his fucking face. That leg drop from the ground ain't gonna do shit to no one. That was a special move. And I remember when I was a kid and I seen Hulk Hogan when he was with the NWO. They're like, oh, here it comes, the fucking leg drop. I'm like, that's gonna fucking knock somebody out. Same thing with a Stone Cold Stunner.
Don't
I love
you
Stone
ever
Cold.
fucking
The
say-
Stone Cold Stunner would never hurt you in real life.
I got a special move. It's called 38 special.
Is it called clapping?
No, it's called the.
It's called clapping,
It's called
ain't
the
it?
long dick of surprise.
Yeah, it's called clapping, ain't it?
Let's move to number 7 because you're starting. You're
Look
starting.
at his face.
You're starting to make me
That's
mad,
fucking
Evan.
funny.
You're starting to make me mad.
How is John? Fuck John Cena. Skip.
No, skip.
Dusty Rhodes.
Okay, I agree. Whoa, he's not number 1.
Not
I
number
thought,
one. That's
I
interesting.
Thought,
That's what I thought was gonna be
So
number one too.
You know who's gonna be number 1?
Shawn Michaels.
It's either gonna be Shawn Michaels,
Or
The
Ric
Rock, or
Flair.
Stone Cold.
Really?
Could
be
be
Ric
gonna be
Flair.
like 4 or 3.
That was gonna be William Hung.
She begged. She begged.
Dude, you seen this
All
fucking face?
crazy
He's getting
'cause she
in fights every
moved.
day, man.
She moved.
People don't like his face, man. Especially-
Coming to the stage, yours truly, Mike Hunt.
Undertaker was cool. He's not overrated, but I feel like people just wrote Undertaker.
No, he
Badass Undertaker on the motorcycle was the fucking shit.
American Badass.
American Badass Undertaker.
Unfortunately, he's past his prime. He needs to retire.
Is he still wrestling?
Yeah, he just
damn.
wrestled Goldberg, and it was the trashiest fucking.
Did you see the thing I tagged you in where Goldberg tried to fucking suplex
Yeah,
him?
and that was their.
He
That was
barely do
literally.
it.
That was.
one of the best matches of all time was against him and Foley.
Yeah, the Hell in the
It's rated
Cell.
one of the highest fucking matches
Yeah.
of all time.
The Hell in the
He's
Cell, dude.
he's right. Let's
That shit
go.
was crazy.
Let's go to number. Let's
Off
go.
the fucking cage.
Let's go to number 4 so I can fucking cry.
If you smell
That means Stone Cold Steve Austin beat The Rock again.
What The Rock is cooking.
I love when he goes.
Let's talk
It
about
doesn't
The
matter
Rock."
if it's a Hell in a Cell, a Rage in a Cage, a penis in Uranus.
Dude,
You remember?
you want to know how much I
promo?
love The Rock? Sierra, do you remember this? You might have been too little. I got in trouble in school because I used to repeat the shit The Rock would say. Dude, I was saying like Poontang Pie in school. They sent me to the office, dude. I was
You
like,
can't say that stuff.
dude, when The Rock
You're
would go
not
up to that,
supposed to
who's
say
the,
that.
Who's the girl? Lillian, what's her face?
Garcia.
Lillian Garcia. He'd be like, Lillian, take a good look at The Rock and all this stuff. And he'd be like,
Do you eat strudel?
do you like, are you looking at The Rock strudel? And he'd go like this with his junk to her. She'd be like, yeah, and all this shit. And be like, do you want a piece of The Rock strudel? Dude, The Rock was the man. So I started saying that shit in school. I was saying The Rock, I was saying strudel, Poontang Pie. I got sent, remember, Sierra, who was the principal in high school?
Mr.
Mrs.
Mack.
Connors.
No, Mr. Mack.
No, Mrs. Connors.
No,
Coach
Mr. Mack.
Connors is-
No, Mr. Mack.
Fuck you. We went to different high school, different fucking elementary schools. Lanigan, Mrs. Connors was the principal. Remember? Coach Connors' wife. She was pissed. Guess what happened? I came home and your dad's like, sorry, bud. He's like, you're grounded from watching wrestling. And I lost my mind. I go, I'm gonna miss Royal Rumble. Like, freaking the fuck out, dude. I lost my mind. Your dad grounded me from fucking watching wrestling for a month, dude.
WrestleMania- so-
I was fucking done.
There was a mom. If you're
The Rock was
watching,
the man,
Mom,
dude.
if you're watching, I really mean this, but I apologize. Yeah, Tina, I love her.
Are
So
those midgets?
she loves that story.
You
By the way,
remember that?
she fucking loves that story. By the way, so true story. I'm getting ready. I'm in Arkansas. 2000.
Arkansas.
It's the year 2000. I go, Mom, can you order WrestleMania 16 for me? Because I really want to watch it. And she's like, yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
The fucking WrestleMania comes around, and I'm like, sweet, here we go. Guess what she fucking orders?
What?
American Beauty.
Oh, wait. She did that on accident.
So she says, I got so fucking mad, I didn't talk to her.
Wait, American Beauty, the horse movie?
Yeah! I wanted to watch WrestleMania 16
The damage it did. The damage.
the day of the event. I'm hyping my friends up. I'm like, hey, let's go. Here we go. All of a sudden, I'm like, all right, let's get all my friends down. We're sitting down. We're getting ready to watch it. All of a sudden, we go to the pay-per-view where it's supposed to be. All of a sudden, American Beauty starts fucking playing. And I'm like, Mom, what the fuck is that? Next thing you know, we're watching American Beauty. I got so
Beauty.
fucking pissed
This
off.
dude's got so many questions.
I got so fucking mad. I never watched American Beauty, and I got so mad.
I never watched American.
Anyway, that's my
Speaking
story.
of movies,
about-
did you see
I
John
would
Wick
have
yet?
smeared my shit on that TV.
What do you? Did you see the new John Wick movie yet?
Don't spoil it.
You trying to go see it tomorrow?
Supposed to pick up the bike tomorrow.
So
You act like I ain't
How
got
long
no
does that
plan,
take?
dude.
You guys can ride on the bike together to the movie.
how long does that take? Yeah, dude, I'll ride on the
I
back.
think depending on the weather, I either get to ride it or I have to load it at the truck.
60%
Well, let me know if you want to see the John Wick movie tomorrow because
Last time I checked, let me recheck.
I'm probably gonna go see it
I have to load
tomorrow.
it in the back of the truck.
Yo,
So-
can we go to number 3?
Number
I
3,
drive your truck.
Stone Cold Steve
Who's number
Austin.
one already?
That's the best.
Dude, think of all the shit Stone
Best.
Cold did.
It's gonna be The Rock, or no, it's gonna be Ric Flair or.
What was your favorite
Shawn
Stone
Michaels.
Cold movie? Because there's
Gotta be Matt
dozens of
Hardy.
The
them.
favorite what?
What's your favorite Stone Cold moment?
The best one of
This is
all
yo-yo.
time.
Remember those yo-yos?
No,
They came out with a brand of wrestling yo-yos. I got one, and every time, you know how when the yo-yo hits the bottom of the string and wheels back up, well, they put a switch in with the audio. They recorded their comments, so when it reached the bottom, the yo-yo had a speaker. Fucking Google that shit.
Yo, that's
And it says their vulgar ass fucking comments. And I had one with Stone
You just
Cold
shoot
on it.
your yo-yo down. It's like, what?
40% chance rain tomorrow, scattered shower.
that means 60%. There ain't no chance.
Yeah, Google it.
Hold up.
Yo-yos.
The
Can you
best.
finish the thing? I don't know who's number one.
Well, hold on, not yet.
It's Matt Hardy.
It's not. No, it's either Ric Flair or Shawn Michaels, I guaranteed. So, the best Stone Cold. God damn it! The best Stone Cold said, what?
Remember those?
Let's go to Amazon and fucking buy them.
Because we had
They
those.
look like Power Ranger fucking
You know what's funny?
Morphin' Times.
You know what's
Remember
funny?
yo-yos?
Yeah.
Listen to me. Hold on a
I don't
second.
remember.
You want to know
I
what's
never had
hilarious?
those.
I
You
had
want to know
the
what's
Stone
hilarious?
I was way too poor, I couldn't breathe.
I had to steal it.
He
I'm not fucking.
I stole it out of a
He
store.
is my only friend that I have besides you that I spend a lot of time with that's my age that has similar interests growing up. A lot of my friends are either older than me, like in their late 30s,
Or younger than
or they're really young because they go to college. He and I are the same age.
and they stay the
Same as you, but we have similar interests.
Yes,
so
they
he'll bring
do.
shit up all the time that I forgot about. He'll be like, "Yo, you remember this one back?" This, and I'm
Don't
like,
even fucking get me
"Dude,
going right now.
This is one of those
Don't even get me going.
times."
So,
Dude,
hold
I
on.
had one of
How
those
about
yo-yos, dude.
What? What'd you say?
I had one of those yo-yos.
Beyblade?
Yo, Beyblade
Take your
is
Yu-Gi-Oh
legit.
ass and go sit outside until I
That's
tell
like-
you. Go take your ass and sit outside until.
That's
It
like
had nothing
borderline
to
end of the
do with that.
90s.
Beyblades is
Take your
legit.
Beyblade's
Tell
ass.
me,
Go.
tell me about stealing marbles and fucking pops.
All right, you ready for number 2?
No, not yet, because you asked me for a Stone Cold Steve Austin moment. I ain't had a chance
I gotta
to say
pee.
it.
What's your favorite Stone Cold?
No, because you need to be here for this
I'm
one.
right here.
Well, you're missing that fact.
You're missing the thing. So anyway, okay, so I'm gonna diss Sierra for a minute. I'm gonna diss Sierra for a minute. So Sierra, here's the deal.
She's over here playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Talk about Beyblades. Go take your Pokemon not liking Yu-Gi-Oh ass outside until I tell you to come back inside. That's just rude.
Has
Beyblades.
nothing to do with that.
What the fuck is a
Are you
Beyblade?
kidding? It was like those.
I know what a Beyblade is. It's very
Okay.
funny, but what the fuck? Beyblades really?
Abby used to like them. Oh wait, how about tech decks?
Tech deck. I tried to. I can't tech deck. I tried to tech deck.
Good at it.
I was too far out of these pencils.
Yeah, I'd take pen caps, but like I'd write zero
were
on it.
so
I'm like, oh look,
bored,
it's a
dude.
zero board.
We were so poor, dude. We would cut peanuts in half and use them like little motorboats.
I've never heard of that.
I was so poor one time that I would actually take. This is a true story. I would take shredded cheese, put it in a bowl, melt it. Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah. No, I used to smear syrup on my bread.
Yeah,
What the fuck does that even mean?
we didn't have fucking shit for food, Sierra.
Syrup on his bread.
Melted
Yeah.
cheese.
I put Miracle Whip on my Wonder Bread. All right, so favorite Stone Cold Steve Austin moment.
Push a hoop with a stick. Fucking. Shit, dude. We did.
Dude kills me.
I used to play.
Cable though,
Listen, though.
but not actual cable. It was an actual
Who
cable.
even knows if half the shit
We
he says?
played tug and rope with it.
I used to play.
Who even
I used
knows
to.
if half the fucking shit he says is real.
I used to play basketball with a rusty hook. So anyway, my favorite Stone Cold. My
I used to just
favorite.
beat my dick a lot.
True.
That, man.
True.
I
Until
got really sweaty.
until the blood
We had
blood
no
came
air
out.
conditioning, so my hands would be sticky. And I adopted this really new, like, revolutionizing climbing technique because I had additional adhesive on my hands. I would fucking literally be able to climb trees better. I was like fucking Spider-Man, dude.
Where did you go at?
So for the best moment, Stone Cold Steve Austin is during the invasion when. What are you doing?
Sure, we got cookies or something. Always type that.
That was episode 22. Anyway, best Stone Cold Steve Austin moment is when the invasion's going on, and Vince McMahon is trying to get him to fight for his side, and he won't do it. So he ends up going to a bar, and he starts fucking drinking. And Vince McMahon goes to a bar down the road, or whatever. Vince McMahon starts. He goes after him. He's trying to rally.
Wait, why do I not remember this?
Because you're a bitch. No, you're gonna remember what I'm about to tell you. You're gonna remember. So Vince McMahon goes to the bar. So Vince McMahon goes to the bar. He's trying to like coerce him into coming back. All this shit. All of a sudden, the WCW and ECW guys start invading Raw and start beating the piss out of him. Next thing you know,
Yep, that's my favorite moment. Too.
they show Steve Austin. He's shooting pool. He gets pissed off, breaks the pool cue. He leaves the fucking area. All of a sudden, everyone's like, it's pandemonium all over the stadium. So cool, Steve Austin.
CW guys were in the ring jumping the WWF guys.
I'll let you. Yeah, no, finish it.
Yeah, I think.
No, finish it, Captain.
No,
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
My captain.
You want me to finish it? Because I'll fucking finish it.
No, shut the fuck up is what I want you to do. Then shut the fuck up.
Captain these days. He don't
Well, then
fucking
shut the fuck up then, Evan.
now.
Listen, you're the fucking main C-word fucking
Listen.
crusty crab
Main
guy.
C
Let's go.
main C word.
Evan-
Portland.
Evan-
Look like a New York sausage.
Portland.
Evan grew
Fuck
rules
you.
Back in the day.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on, step up
you-
to the plate, Jake.
I'm trying to step up to the plate, but you're crowding the
Just
fucking
go.
plate. Shut the fuck up then! Anyway, so all of a sudden, he shows up, and you know it's him because he's got the fucking logo on the back of the fucking truck and shit, and all of a sudden you hear the crowd go, "Whoa!" All of a sudden, oh my god, he's here! He starts beating the piss out of everyone. Also, he's walking down the ring, beating the piss out of everyone. All of a sudden, you hear the glass shatter. The crowd, it's the biggest pop of all fucking time.
really
and
is.
it really is. Play it.
It really is.
It's the biggest pop.
I can't because
Yes, you can.
We're live, and if I post it, I can't play it. What would this dude?
Hold up.
You can't play you can't play music. Copywriting. We had to restart this thing because the minute
Siri, you're gonna
he
like that.
opens it up, playing some music on his phone.
I start-
every time we touch.
I start playing-
I have the feeling.
I started playing every time we touch.
Dude.
You
I
guys,
did it one time. I played something.
well, yeah, dude. Artists
games on
are
there.
weird about that, man. They hate the copyright.
Can you scroll real quick so I can see
So,
what
Go to number 2.
That's my favorite moment too. I also like the moment where he remember when they almost got booted off air because he shows up at that Pillman dude's house,
Scott
beats the
Pillman.
shit out of his friends, breaks into the house, goes, "I'm gonna fucking kill you," and the dude shoots him. I love that part too. So it's
Ric
either
Flair or Shawn Michaels.
It's Ric Flair.
Nope, you're over there.
switch back.
Oh, I'm so salty. Right
So
now.
who's number 1? Just go to number 1.
It's Ric Flair.
Well, you don't know that. Oh, it is. Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Chaplain run. Woo!
I don't believe-
Limousine run. Woo! I'm having a hard time keeping this gator down.
So stupid.
Dude, Ric Flair was a fucking man. I'm the best dressed man, the best looking man. Yeah, Ric Flair was a fucking G. Look at him. With his fucking hair.
Dude, the
I
fact that
need
you
it.
remember that, you're so stupid.
Dude, that's so old. He's like,
Limousine ride.
limousine run.
Yeah, right.
He starts going, goes, woo! Like, remember the time he got wicked bloody in the ring and he's just going, woo! Woo! And he's like, going like this. Dude, you know he's broke?
That's false.
No, it's true, he's broke.
That's false.
He's broke as fuck, dude.
Alright, 5 more minutes.
Shawn Michaels should have been number 1. Anything else you want to say, Jake?
About what?
Jerk up.
Anything you want to talk about before we wrap this fucking thing up?
Yeah, I got something to say.
What's that?
Yeah, I got something to say. Hold
What's
up.
that? Any stories you want to tell?
I do. I, of course, live in Los Angeles. I've got a nice place, obviously. My brother's been staying with me, which has been awful. My brother's crazy. Even my neighbors hate him. The other day, I opened the door and I caught him masturbating. He looks at me right in the eyes and goes, "Shut the door." I said, "Get inside." My family loves it when I put them in jokes. They love it. That's all I have to say.
Okay. That was a weird way to end this. Nothing else you want to say? Anything you want to talk about? Anything
Yeah.
you want to plug Portland PD?
I don't work for them.
You're a liar. You want to plug? Jake, stop it. You fucking idiot.
The whole thing was a lie.
All right, guys. Just stop it.
Way to be mature.
Way to be mature, Jake. You just always gotta fuck it up, dude. Stop it.
You know when you guys get
Stop.
together, it's like you're 5 years old again.
I know. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyways, this is the Keep It a G Real podcast. We had fun. I'm just happy to get my cousin Jake on here and just talk about the good old days and shit, even though he's fucking being a douchebag right now. Stop it.
The people in the back don't matter.
We're sponsored by Bronze
Air.
Images, the Illuminati, Ultimate
Air.
Athletics,
Water.
Air, Cape Cod Air, the Illuminati. Stop it, dude. We're sponsored by Keaton and Sons Motorcycle Shop, the future motorcycle shop. Anything you want to say, Sierra?
Tuna.
Anything you want to say?
Tuna.
Anything you want to say, Dante?
Tuna.
No.
Where did I even come up with that?
You guys can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all that stuff. The Big Piece, Pornhub,
Ew.
all that stuff.
Last place I looked for you.
Jake, I love you. It's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun.
Fuck you.
We'll holla at you.